Okay, good morning. Good morning. Hi. Happy Monday. So it's Monday morning and I can just feel where you all are right now, so I'm going to do something that will help wake us up a little bit. So let's see, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Don't say it out loud. Tell me what your number is.
6, 3, 9, 7, 4.
All right, keep going.
Oh, 3, 7.
Did I say 7?
Okay, you're it. Good, you got it. I'm going to seat here.
Lucky you.
And you can face them this way. You can face it so you're up front.
Okay.
Facing that way. Okay, so this is real simple. You are just going to share what you love about Eliza. So I love how you are so reliable. You honor your word fully. You say you're going to do something, you always do it, and I admire that and appreciate that. Okay, you got the gist of it. So you say your piece about her, whatever that is. You go first.
I love how you are always willing to help.
I love how you never fail to be loyal to the people that never stand up for them and help you
Yeah,
like your
Italian
vibe.
blood. I'm telling you.
I'm all about vibes, you know, and I like her vibes.
Oh, nice too. Literally. No, but you like look so pretty and professional, like all.
I try.
But it's like even if you don't try.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Really want that?
Yes. I was hoping you would let me play. I love the career that you are on, like the journey that you're on in your career, and you're so much better than you think you are. You're doing really well.
It means a lot. Thanks, guys. All right, good job.
Thank you.
That wasn't too hard, was it?
No, it wasn't too hard.
Okay.
Thank
All right, who's next? Who picked 7? Okay, so you get to go next.
She did the first time.
Okay, so you'll go next and she'll go.
Savannah's in the, oh, Lizelle's in the hot seat.
All right, I'll let you go first this time.
I love how funny you are.
Even though we don't work together a lot, but I love your vibe. And you're funny. And you have good energy.
I love how you're able to communicate with all different kinds of people. Like you get to like relate to them so well and I'm like, how does she do that?
I don't know either.
I love your faces because I also suffer from not hiding my face very well, and the face that you just made really just made my morning 10 times better. So I relate to you on that.
I love how much of a old soul you are. You carry yourself in this way as if it's so humble, as if you don't know, but you do know, and you have a lot of skill and a lot of talent, and you're way more than you carry yourself as. Like you can accomplish a lot, and you do a lot, but you do it in this like very humble way. Like I'm just here, I'll just do what it takes, but you can do 10 times more. So you're a really powerful person. I appreciate that about you.
Thanks. I love how you let things just roll off your back. It doesn't matter what's going on, you're going to do your job, and you're just going to let it roll. And most of the time, I wouldn't even know. Like most people would know whatever's going on, and that's Thanks.
Good job. Okay, now you get to go.
Little one. I just love you and I love your face. I think you're so cute and special and you're always willing to learn. I love how sweet you are when you come into work and you're good vibes, you're never in a bad mood, and you have some innocence because you're the youngest one, but it's sweet and good energy.
I love how caring you are. You know, in school, you were always like the nice one.
Well, you know, you're reading.
I love the bubbly vibes that you give. Very, very innocent, honestly.
Yeah, I love how open and coachable you are always. Always eager for the next thing. I also love how you're so expressed in your faith and how much you believe in what you believe in, and you're not afraid of that. I remember in the interview, or whatever you want to call it, it wasn't really an interview, before I met you, and you were sharing about your cross and your belief in God, and you just have no fear around being who you are, and I admire that.
I love your faith. There's strength in your faith. It's really impressive. But since he stole mine, I would say the way that you are moving through your journey here is speedy. That's a good thing.
Very nice.
If I must.
It's nice to have you up here.
Sorry, my contact.
Okay, let's start over here.
Leah. I'm just kidding.
Damn, Liz.
I'm just kidding. No, I like working with you. And I like how funny we are together.
I haven't worked with you enough, but when I have worked with you, it's always good vibes.
Yeah, I haven't worked with you a lot, but when I have, you're always like the first person to come up to me. And so you make sure that
I love how easy you are to talk to. You know, there's not a lot that you're like,
I love that. And I love that you are just you.
every time I see you, you're just very like grounded, and you're centered in who you are.
And you're just very
Sweet.
you.
I love how you always handle situations with grace, no matter what they are. Like you get some funky stuff thrown at you, and you have before, I've seen it, and you handle it as if you've done it before, like no big deal, you'll get it. Maybe on the inside it's not like that, but on the outside you handle pressure situations very well. I admire how you do it with grace. You embrace whatever the challenge is. You never are like, well, pitching money and whining about it. You'll take it head on. I love that about you.
I love that you're always seeking more. Not that you're not content, but that you're always seeking to be better and have more into it.
Thank you guys.
Got him?
It's the hot spot.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Make you more uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right.
My cuties. I just love you. You never fail to put a smile on me, or on my face. It's the first time I see you, and you care so much about people around you, and it's admiring to see your journey and how much you really love it.
So we're sharing what we love about whoever's in the hot seat. She's in the hot seat.
Oh.
right now, so-
I didn't
so
hear you
catch
know
on.
all the things I
Yeah.
love about her.
I'll come back to you after the rest go, so you'll get a chance to do that. So next.
I love how hardworking you are and you're always the most helpful.
I really work with you, girl. I'm so sorry. But I like your vibe.
I've never worked with you either, but I feel like from the people that I have talked to, you're always someone you're always helping and you're always, willing to teaching on whatever needs to be in the salon that needs to be, worked on.
I love how your way of with people people, your hospitality, the way you nurture and take care of people is so natural for you. It doesn't take any effort at all. It's just second nature for you how to serve people. I admire that. It makes people feel big around you. But you go.
Oh, I like how you care too much. Sometimes I have to be like, it's not that deep, baby. Because you care so much. Too much. Like you're gonna get gray hair like me one day. You need to tone it back a little. But not too much. Because you care a lot. And that's a very good thing to have.
Yeah, that's a gift. Andy, we're just sharing what we love about whoever's in the hot seat. We'll get turned to it too. So,
Yes, I do. So something that makes me a better person is how honest you are. I appreciate that. You know. Please let me up. It was a lot for first thing in the morning.
okay, where are we at? Everybody's gone.
Everybody's
That was in
going
the first
separate.
group, right? Okay, so we'll come on up.
Crap.
Okay, we'll start over here this time.
I love how you also care too much about the weirdest things. About my sugar intake in my smoothies and me wearing gloves when I don't really care to wear gloves that much. You care a lot, and I love that.
Okay.
I love, and this is a good thing, I love how unserious you are sometimes. Because when we are too serious sometimes, you're the laughter that helps calm us down. And I feel like we really need that a lot of the time, and you just bring it.
You may not know her that well, because you don't work with her that
Right.
much, right? So whatever you do know of her, you share.
I mean, like every Monday that I see you, you're like so like enthusiastic about like doing hair, and I can tell that you really love what you do and stuff like that too. So I'd like to see that.
Very good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I get that.
I love the energy you bring. You're not afraid to be yourself, and you can have a conversation with literally anybody. I can't do that. And you're funny and you're unique and everything.
I love you too.
I like how talkative you are.
I also love how talkative you are. I think when we were starting to like work on Mondays at the village, I was like, oh my god, yes. I don't know why, because like I feel like, okay, it's gonna be like a good day. I'm gonna have Liz. I'm gonna have Elizabeth here. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I feel that too. Thank you.
I admire and love the fact that you are so open and self-express. You express yourself. It's light and fun, and you're all about possibilities. You're not somebody who's saying what can't work, what can work. And I like that. It helps me, and I admire that in you, that trait that you have. Like, what can we do? What can we do? All about possibilities. So, thanks.
I love your outgoing personality. It's absolutely adorable.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
All right. Andy, my friend, join the hot seat. All right, we'll start over here this time.
I just love how you're progressing throughout this career. I don't know why, but I just love your men's haircuts too. Like,
Yeah.
your men's haircuts are like perfect,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Liz.
I like how sassy you are. That's funny.
I don't work with you enough, but every time I see you, you chill vibes. And I do love your pictures. Like, you do really good. That's great. Every time I see them, I try to like them.
I love your personality. Like, you and Dory go back and forth a lot, and I just love it. And I love Oh, she said you care for everyone around you. It's very admirable.
I like how original you are. You've got like main character original energy. And it's kind of hard to find that around, especially with men. You're really good at being yourself.
Yeah, I love your style. Sick. The hat, sick. Love it.
Thank you.
I feel like you're always wearing the jewelry and the bands. 10 out of 10. No notes.
I love how you're the calming, steady guy in a sea of women all the time. You always have a calm presence that kind of, whatever drama's happening, you just stay steady and put a little rock in there, big rock, for everyone. And how much of the glue you represent humbly. You know, Bayfront, you're a big part of what keeps everything together there, but in a very humble way. But people rely on you, and there's this crazy level of admiration from the senior stylist in the company about your work and your men's haircutting. So that's something I've never seen in all the years, where people who've been doing this years and years have what they have to say about you, the way they do. So you got a gift. Thank you. Yeah.
I like you're so quiet, but you say so much with your quiet and your presence. It's just unique. Like when I started to have conversations with you about you outside of hair, it's just, it's impressive what you do with your parents and here and your commitment to people. But you stay true to yourself, and so you don't get lost in that. I like that.
Thank you.
Thanks. Happy Monday. So what we're going to do is a few things. One is we're going to have a discussion about Operation Hairbrush and what that was like and what we can learn from that. We're going to review April, and then we're going to do something that is going to make sure that we as a company, that you have the best summer, whether this is your first summer or your second or third, have the best summer ever. So we have some work to do. So let's start with the fun part. Let's start with Operation Hairbrush, because I want to hear all about that. So how many of you had a chance to go to a salon? Okay, great. So who wants to go first? Tell us what salon you went to. Yeah, okay, great.
Forgive me, I never got a paper, so I don't have any proof.
So you can use, just grab on, use hers to just kind of go through, to trigger anything about the visit.
Okay, so I went to Studio RK in Fort Myers. I think I saw Izzy was her name. She was a level 4 stylist.
Got a blowout?
Yes, and a treatment. And I paid $108 for a blowout, and
That's
she...
included?
No, no,
But that's what the treatment for, right?
that's with the treatment. The treatments were $40. They used Kerastase, shampoos, conditioners, styling aids, and I believe Redken color, because I saw Shades EQ behind the bar. The place itself was really nice. It was very big and open. There was like probably 30 chairs in there. It was massive. And they had a big boutique like in the front where they were selling all Redken products, all Kerastase products. They were selling like hats and from our brushes and like cheaters, like the sunglass cheaters. They were selling just like different knickknacks and stuff. There wasn't much of a consultation. When I did call, I asked for somebody who knew how to deal with curly hair. And so there was a note in there, and she was expecting me to have very big hair, which I did. But
Did they ask you specifically about your hair type when you called?
no, I requested somebody that knew how to work with curly hair. So it wasn't like a conversation on the phone, what kind of hair do you have, what,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So when I got there wasn't much of a consultation. It was much more just like, oh, you just want a smooth blowout, like, okay, do you want a flat iron, do you want curls, do you want, and then she had me put my purse like down on the chair next to the station, and there was just like a bunch of people around, and I was like, there's no place to put my stuff, like this feels weird to me,
Yeah.
just like leaving my purse in a place that I've never been with a bunch of strangers. But I mean, whatever, it was fine. And so the washroom was like all the way in the back, it was separate from where they did their styling. And on the wall, there were Kerastase like treatments, I guess, but they looked like they were almost test tubes. And it was like different colors, like there was a red one and a purple one and a green one and like a blue one. And they all did different things. And so when I sat in the bowl, they had the bowl where you reclined and you put your feet up. But I felt like I kept like slipping a little bit, like it was hurting my neck to kind of sit there for a little bit. And so the treatment that I did was a Kerastase like polypeptide anti-frizz glycerin kind of moment.
And you asked for that, or she?
So she asked me, do you want to do any treatments? And I was like, oh yeah, that's great that you mentioned that. I would love to do like a deep conditioning something or other.
So there was an offer, she offered you?
She did offer it to
Yeah.
me, yes. And then she gave me this, it was like a, one of those tubes off the wall, and it was probably about this big, and it had like an orange solution on the bottom of it. And then on the very bottom, it like screwed into like a little white container of glycerin, and you like twisted it this way, and it like emulsified. And then she sprayed it in my hair, and she said it would last like 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I mean, my blowout looks a little crazy, but it's also been very humid outside, so like, whatever. She didn't do a great job shampooing me.
She shampooed you?
Yes,
Style shampoo.
yes. I didn't really feel that clean after. And then we got back and she started blow drying.
She shampooed you like 3 times?
Yeah, she did shampoo me like 3 times, but I was also a week out, so like.
So one shampoo, then the treatment, then 2 shampoos?
No, it was 3 back to back,
Mhm.
and then the treatment, and she massaged my head for a little bit, and then she rinsed it, and then I.
How long is a little bit?
Maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Like, it really wasn't.
Treatment was on there for like 3 minutes max.
Yeah, if that, it was on there for maybe 2 minutes.
Mhm.
No steam, no, like, added.
No Eliza special?
No, no. It was just very.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I have so much to say.
Like,
so much to say.
No, and I was sitting in the bowl and I was like, oh, she's not doing a good job. Like, I can do so much better.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Like, oh,
what?
crap.
Better on myself when I do my hair in the bowl.
Yeah. So I went back and she took a Denman brush, which I had never seen before,
What?
and she blow dried my roots with a Denman brush. And I was like, oh, I've never seen that before. That's really kind of cool.
That's how I used to blow dry my bob, was with a Denman.
Yeah. But she put a lot of product in my hair, like, way more than I ever thought to put in my hair. And
She talked to you about what she was doing?
not really. I mean, I kind of asked a little bit,
Yeah.
not to the point where it's like, oh, were you a stylist? Like, why are you asking me these questions? But like, you know, I was asking her about the salon and about how long she's been there and all that stuff. She did ask what I did for work, so that was very uncomfortable for me because I had to lie. I had to lie. But yeah, so the blowout probably lasted maybe 35, 40 minutes, and then she flat ironed it. She flat ironed it? Yeah, she did. And then that was it. So it wasn't that unique of an experience, other than like the Kerastase treatment, which I don't know if there's really any truth to that. I do know my hair is very soft though. I don't know if that's because of the treatment or just because of the products that she put. I don't know. But I mean,
She talked to you about coming back? Any
No.
other services?
No, no,
Why you're getting blowout?
no,
No.
not really.
Lifestyle? Okay.
It was just, yeah.
What did they do better than us?
I don't really think anything. I think their retail was really extensive and that was really cool. But like, we don't have the space here to sell cowboy hats and from our brushes and, you know what I mean? Like cheaters, like no, if you're bringing your person, 9 times out of 10, you have your own cheaters. I don't think there was really anything unique except the price, which took me off guard, and the hair sauce treatment I thought was kind of cool, but I don't know if there's
At what point did you find out the price?
Well, I looked online when I was booking it, and I was like, what the heck, this is crazy. And then, but I didn't know the total cost of everything until I was up at the front at checkout.
Oh, because the treatment cost, she didn't share the cost with you. Okay, got it. Where do we clearly win?
I think the shampoo speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I think all of us in here combined can give a better shampoo than the one I got.
You might say.
Yeah.
One item.
I suppose. I think that the steam really adds to the experience. Whether or not it really does something for the client, I think that's unique to them because of their own hair type and their lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I know for someone like me, like if I'm paying $108 for a blowout and a treatment, I want to feel like I got taken care of.
Yeah.
And the shampoo was just very blah, and the treatment sat on for 2 minutes max. So it really wasn't anything like crazy. I just thought I had conditioner on my head.
Yeah.
Like if she hadn't shown me the vial and like the product itself, I would have just thought it was conditioner.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was really anything super special about it. The music they were playing was really cool. It was a bunch of Justin Timberlake and 2000 stuff, but like it just wasn't worth $108. Really.
So would you go back?
Not really. I personally would not. Give this back to you. I wouldn't. For that price, if it was like a $40 blowout, I would have been like, okay, yeah, alright, that's fine. But no.
So there was no, you were just a blowout. There was no genuine interest in you.
Well, I mean, she asked me questions about like myself and the movies I liked and the TV I was watching, but like, I feel like we always ask questions like that. Like, no, were you watching anything new on Netflix? Like, you know, just trying to fill the void of silence.
Yeah, you didn't feel it like she was trying to connect with you in any way?
No, not really. Super nice.
Yeah,
Not worth it.
great, thanks for doing that. Yeah.
And the signage was confusing too, right?
Oh, yeah. So you
Pulled
get
up.
there, you park, and there's a sign that says Studio RK Salon this way,
Uh-huh.
but then the salon is actually that way.
Oh.
The entrance is that. I was like, what?
And there's like a sign right behind it with an arrow pointing the other way, and she sent me this picture, and the signs are going both ways.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know where the hell I am right now, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna find out. And yeah, and they were all just like, yeah, that's there. I don't know why it's there,
I
but
think I know the answer to this, but is there anything we should implement from that experience?
honestly, I think the Kerastase treatment was really cool. I think that we need to have a better like visual aid in terms of our treatments.
Awesome.
Because a lot of it is just in the
Yeah.
containers, it's
Doesn't look
conditioned.
pretty, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're paying at least $15 for the smooth treatment, make it feel and look luxurious.
Yeah.
Because to them, it's just a little cup that they may or may not see.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, oh, wow, like, there's no signage that, like, really, like, explains the product, or there's no, like, fancy presentation. Like, at least she showed me the bottle, and I was like, okay, that's really cool.
Yeah,
And it smelled really good, you know? Like, it just felt,
Can you purchase that product off of their shelf?
that I didn't ask.
Because I
I
think that
guess.
elevates the
Let me
conditioner.
see.
If it's something, like ours can be bought at Ulta, so sometimes if they see the container, I'm like, I can buy that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's why I'm curious if there's something we could get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great feedback, that's really good, I like that. You know, that's how we have hot towels, because somebody did Operation Hairbrush at a salon and they had hot towels.
So,
and it was, they really liked the experience of it. So, we get ideas like this, so.
So this is like the cartridge that I was talking about. Like it was like a vial here,
Mhm.
and it was probably filled like right here. And then on the bottom of this was the glycerin, the bottle of glycerin, and it like screwed together. And she sprayed it in my hair. I don't know what it's really.
So
supposed
that's
to
one
do.
and done, like that whole section was
It
all
wa-
your stuff?
Yeah, it
or-
wasn't filled all the way to here. It was probably maybe a fourth of it.
Okay.
But they had all different colors. They had a green one and a purple one and a blue one and a red one, like on the wall. Like I was laying down like this and I could see it right in front of me.
Cool. Okay.
So, I mean, it was a cool visual
In
for
front of the
sure.
shampoo, it's
In
very.
front of the
Oh, sorry.
shampoo.
Oh, that's a good
But
setup.
they have a wall, like they're in a room, right?
Like
It
the
was
village
like
has,
the
but a room.
washroom
Yeah.
in Paul Mitchell.
Where
It
there's a
was
room.
its own thing. It's not like here where
Wasn't
this is
open.
a very tiny area.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they had the space for it. But.
Good work, thank you. I think you're done at the next, right?
Yeah, just, so when I went in, I got greeted by a stylist. They didn't have a receptionist, so it was a stylist that checked me in. And I sat there for like 5 minutes, and
Could
then
I ask you one question about, how'd you book the appointment?
I called.
You called?
So I called and she asked which location, she asked what time, and I said, well, the earliest, and then that's why I went to that location, because that was the only time slot they had.
And she was booking for both locations?
She was booking for both locations, and then I said, okay, that's fine, and then she didn't tell me like the level of stylist, the price, or anything. Like I didn't ask, but she didn't tell me anything, so I
Ask
didn't.
if you had long hair, ask if you had thick
No,
hair,
she
no
didn't
questions
tell
about your hair type?
Nothing. She just said, she just booked it, and I was like, okay. And then I got a text confirmation and all that. Then when I went to the appointment, like I said, one stylist checked me in. She asked me what I wanted to drink. They offer basically everything we offer, except they have like a mini fridge in the middle of the salon, and they offer like soda, different like creamers for their coffee, more drinks than we do. But I said, no, I'm okay, and I sat there, and they had, their aesthetics is cute. Like when you walk in, it's cute. Same thing, they have Redken, Kerastase, and like a bunch of other products on like their product shelf. And then like I sat there for 5 minutes, and then her assistant came and got me, and she was someone that shadowed here. So I don't know if she recognized me, but she didn't say anything. So before I didn't even sit down, like she immediately came over and was just like, so we're doing a blowout, and then I'm putting my purse down, and I'm like, yeah, and then she's like,
The assistant or the?
this is the stylist.
Okay.
And she's like, so how do you want it? And I'm like, well, I want like volume, you know. And then she's like, oh, like,
This is at the waiting area?
this is at the chair.
So she took
But
back
I
your chair
didn't
then?
sit down yet. I just,
Oh,
we're
got it.
standing and she's just talking to
Started,
me. Like, she's
okay.
kind of like, let's get this going in a way.
Okay, that's what you felt like? Oh
That's
my
how I
gosh.
felt.
Yeah.
She's just like, okay, so like, what do you want? And I'm
Yeah.
like, can you do like rollers? I like volume in my hair. And she's like, no. Like, straight up, no. And I'm like, okay. Then she's like, I could do a curling iron. I'm like, I don't want a curling iron. I want volume. I want a blowout. I want curls. I was like, no, it's okay. I'll just do a regular blowout. And she's like, okay. So then her assistant took me to the back room. They have like a little color bar, and then took me to the back room. They only had 3 shampoo bowls, and then they had the same thing, the Kerastase like treatment thing, and it was like dark and it glowed. So I thought it looked cool. It was like the treatment, same thing, and I was just like, she didn't offer me anything. She didn't talk about anything. But I asked. I was like, oh, like what is that? And she's like
Oh.
trying to tell me.
No offering of what that display
No,
was? Oh,
nothing. So I asked, and then she was telling me like, oh, it's a treatment. They do different things, da da da. But so the assistant was explaining this to me, and she's like, but I don't know much. I can ask the stylist. So I said, oh, okay. And then she goes and gets the stylist, and she goes, yeah, like it goes on for like 5 minutes if you want to do it. Like trying to explain to me. I'm like, okay, like how much? She said it was $50 to do the Kerastase one. And then I said, do you have any other type of treatments that's a little less? And then she's like, oh, we have a Redken, it was like the acid protein, like I've seen it in school.
Chem
like-
shot?
It's Redken,
Yeah.
but it's like the
white bottle?
the white bottle.
Mm.
She's like,
Amino
she
acid.
said that's $30 to do that one. And I'm
Okay.
like, no, I'm okay. Like that's all they told me they offered. So I was like, no, it's okay. So then I get in the shampoo bowl, and
But you were trying, you were
I
helping, you were trying to get them.
I was trying to, but at the same time I was like, no, like I'm
But
okay.
you're right, they were just
And then
like,
I get in the shampoo bowl, and she shampooed me twice. The shampoo bowls were really uncomfortable. It was like,
Really?
it wasn't reclined, but it was like higher, like they were really higher. and like this, I was just
Behind
like
the
this.
bowl?
Yeah, like the bowls were higher, but I had to put my head like this because they were just really high. And she shampooed me twice, and then her massage was terrible. She took a wet hot towel, put it on my forehead and half of my head, and then like for like a minute took it off, and then rinsed me off and sat me up. I was just like, okay, like, all right, this is terrible. I was so mad. And
Strictly washing the hair was it?
yeah, I was like, I could do better than this.
Yeah.
So anyways, then go back to the chair, and then they're talking in Spanish, so I'm like trying to pick up what they're saying. And
Who's talking Spanish?
the assistant and the stylist, they're just talking Spanish
Oh.
at this point. And she was telling her to like grab,
In Spanish?
yeah, in Spanish, she was telling her, go grab another blow dryer. So then I see her, she's taking all the brushes out, and then she's grabbing product, and then the blow dryers are all on the ceiling. So the assistant grabs a different blow dryer and plugs it into the station, and the stations are like big mirrors, and they just have little cupboards. And they have iPads like in the middle of their stations. And then she pulls up the drawer, and that's where you can plug in the blow dryer, and there's like a bunch of brushes. So she plugged in a pink blow dryer, and they had me turned around the entire time. I didn't look in the mirror the whole appointment. They turned me around, which I thought was weird because the blow dryer is at the top. You can blow dry me from any angle. And the other one is like, there was no need for me to be on the side like that the whole appointment. So I was kind of annoyed by that. And then she starts putting like brushes in my hair. And I didn't know she was doing that, but she's, like the brushes that are like, she didn't have rollers, but she put the brushes and like left them in my hair. And I'm like, they're both pulling, tugging, and I'm just like, okay. And then she's like spraying a bunch of stuff while this one's still blow drying, and it was just like, well, okay, I don't know. And then she took them out. Yeah, 2 people doing that. Yeah, and it took longer. So if I got there at 9, I didn't finish till like 9:45, 9:50. And I don't have like that much difficult hair, long hair, you know what I mean? For 2 people too. And then she took it out, and then I didn't like the way it looked, but I was just like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And she just sprayed a bunch of like more hairspray, and I'm like, okay, like that's good. And then
How was their ability with the brush and the blow dryer? What did you, their confidence or the way they were handling it compared to what you know?
well, so the stylist was telling like the other assistant like how to blow dry, like trying to tell her what to do, but in Spanish.
Oh.
So I was just quiet. The stylist didn't ask me no questions. We didn't talk, nothing.
Yeah.
The assistant at the bowl, she was trying to like question me and like ask me. I don't know if she recognized me, but I lied. I gave a fake name and everything. But the stylist didn't say nothing to me. We didn't talk at all. And then I didn't even know she was a master stylist. I guess she was, and that's why it was $81 for the blow dry. But then she walked me up at front, and then a different stylist checked me out, like another girl at the chair. She was like doing nothing, so she came up, she checked me out, and then the stylist that did my hair was like, all right, bye, and then went to a different client. And I was like, okay. And then their system was weird because they have like 2 iPads, and then they were like, okay, to pay, you pay on the iPad, but then she had to bring it up on her side, and then I had to hit okay to a bunch of things on the iPad. Then I had to give her my card to pay. So it was kind of weird. I thought I had to just pay like right there, but there was a little too many steps to do that.
Yeah.
And then they offered like the little envelopes like we do, and to leave a tip and whatever. And
Could you tip on the credit card?
you can,
Yeah.
yeah, you can tip on their credit card. Like if you go to a restaurant, like they show
Just
like
like that.
20%, you know, all that. But I was like, no, I'll do cash. I tip cash, and then she asked, do you want to book again? I was like, oh no, I'll just schedule a call out that excuse. And
That was the only time they asked about a future appointment, was at the
Yeah,
very
that-
end. There was no discussion
no.
during the
No,
appointment about
and they didn't
future.
talk about products, they didn't talk about what they were using, they didn't talk about nothing at all. I literally had to ask. Honestly, if I went there quiet, I don't think we would have talked about anything, really. And I didn't feel like rushed, and yeah, it was just not a good experience. Shampoo was terrible. I could have done better.
So would you go back?
No.
Oh, it didn't last.
No,
Came in and she looked all floofy.
yeah.
What would you say they did better than us?
I think aesthetically, they're better at, like, we're good at everything, but like aesthetically, more pleasing they are than us.
Yeah.
I feel like like she was saying, like the Kerastase, like so visual, like I don't, like the signs we have, I feel like they didn't have none of that. It's like, it's in your face, you know what I mean? And it looks more aesthetically like
Mhm.
luxurious,
Yeah,
nicer. That I feel like that's what they have on us, like
Yeah.
aesthetic wise. They had like the iPads, they had like plants and like cute decor, they had like a nice product, like a big variety of products like Red Can, Kerastase, stuff like that.
Hi.
I think just like aesthetics is all what they had on us. Everything else, like, no.
Great. Good work. Thank you. Lots of good stuff. All right, who's next? Who else went? Oh, there you go.
I went to, I can't really pronounce it. Salon, Belleza, I think it is. But
Beleza.
Belleza.
Yeah, the one near our
I
house.
used to
Yeah.
work there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when I called to make the appointment, I'm not really a talker on the phone. Like it stresses me out. But like she like felt like she didn't want to talk to me. Like when she answered the phone, she was like, "Hello," and I was like, "Hi, I want to get a blow dry," and she was like, "Okay, when and what time?" And I was like, "Do you have Saturday?" And she was like, "Yeah, what time?" And I was like 10 a.m. And she's like, "Okay, what's your name?" And like put it in, and she was like, "All right, bye." And I was like, "Okay." And then they sent me like a confirmation text and whatever, and
So what information did they ask you for on the phone?
they just asked me my name, when I wanted to come in, what day, and my name. They didn't ask me like what kind of hair I had or like how long it was
Okay.
or they
Yeah.
like yeah. They didn't ask me like any questions about
Yeah.
my hair.
And did they have an online booking option when you looked it up too?
No.
They did not,
It
so you
was
had to
like-
call either way.
It was either call or email.
Call or email.
And I was gonna email, but Liz was like, "No, just call them."
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you did. Yeah.
And then, so I went Saturday morning, and I walked in, and they had like a really big waiting area, like as big as like the room, like it was really big. They had like a table in the middle and like two big green couches, and then on the other wall they had like a mocktail thingy, like drink bar, whatever, and then.
It was called a mocktail lounge or something?
Yeah, I think it, like, I saw, like, mocktail, like, sign or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then there was, like, a drink and coffee and stuff.
Was there a tree in the room?
No.
Oh, I think we
Tree's
took that
gone.
out.
Tree's
There used to be a tree in the middle.
Tree away.
No, I think, well, there was the reception area was on like, when you walked in, it was on the left.
Like at
side.
the village?
Yeah, and so I just went up and I said my name. I was like, I have an appointment at 10 a.m. And they were like, okay, I'll go get her. And they never told me like who I was with or like what.
So you don't remember the name of the stylist?
No, I remember the name, but they didn't tell me like who I was with or anything when I got there. Like normally they tell you like on the phone, I feel like, but they
Yeah.
didn't like tell me anything.
Yeah.
But I think I was sitting down for like a minute. I got there early because I was like, I hate when people are late, so I wanted to get there early. And she came over and like greeted me, and I wasn't sitting for that long. And then she took me over to her station, and they had hooks so I could hang my bag and stuff. And then she's like, so we're just doing a blowout, and I was like, yeah. She was like, how do you want it? And I was like, oh, just like pretty straight, like I'm not like really picky or anything. She's like, okay, perfect. And then they had like the big wall when you walked in where all their products were. They were a Paul Mitchell salon, so they had like Paul Mitchell product, like styling products. But they also had like tea tree products, and they had like appliances you could buy, like straighteners and blow dryers. And then on the other side of the wall, they had like 10 shampoo chairs, like all together, and it was like all different bowls. And then it was the product bar, like there was the space where they walked, and then the product bar, and then the 10 shampoo chairs, and then this big mural on the other wall. And then on the other side of that wall was like its own nail salon. And then in the back, they were saying they have like facials there and stuff. And then there were 3 assistants, and one of the assistants washed my hair, and she like introduced herself, and she was like, hi, I'm Anna, and like, I'm gonna get you shampoo, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then she didn't really talk to me.
How did you get from the styling chair to the shampoo room? Who escorted you there?
The stylist.
she walked you back
She
and
walked
got the
me
assistant?
over, yes. And then she grabbed the assistant to wash me. And she did a pretty good job. Like, she washed my hair twice and gave it like a really good massage. I was like, okay. But it wasn't as long as like we give ours. Like, it was like 30 seconds. Like, it was just like a little massage, and then she rinsed me. She didn't talk to me about any like conditioning treatments or anything. She didn't ask me like any like questions other than if my hair was my natural color. That's all she asked. But she was really sweet. Like, we were talking about the mural on the wall, and that was it. And then she walked me back over to the stylist chair, and then the stylist came over, and she didn't really talk to me either. Like, she didn't tell me what product she put in my hair. She only put like 2 of them, but didn't like tell me what was happening. And she took an hour to blow dry my hair. And I don't have that much, like, I don't have that thick hair, I don't think. But she like rough dried it. Who was it? Her name was Greta.
I don't know who she is.
But she took an hour to blow dry my hair. And I remember I came home and my mom was like, your hair looks not that good. And I was like, oh, thanks, Mom. But I was like, I'm very like ADHD, so I was sitting there and I was like, I just want this to be over. Like, I have so much to do today. Like, I just want to. But I was like sitting there because I was early, I left at 11 and my appointment was at 10. And the shampoo was like maybe 5-10 minutes. And she was blow drying my hair. She didn't talk to me, didn't ask me any questions. The only question she asked if I cut my bangs myself. And I was like,
What are you trying to say?
I'm so tired. Did I cut them once?
yes. I was like, she was like, did you cut your bangs yourself? And I was like, yeah, something like that. And she was like, I can tell.
No.
So offended.
No.
I was like, oh.
Messy.
And then she was telling me next time when I cut them, like, what to do and stuff. And I was like, I just want to leave. But she did the blowout. She did it, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like, have a good day. And she was like, she gave me her card. She was like, yeah, if you want to come back in, like, here's my card. And then I went up. My blowout.
If you want to come back in, here's my card.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then I went up, and my blowout was $70, and like I didn't know what it was until I got there, and then I paid or whatever, and they had like it was so weird. They had like a little box on top of the receptionist desk with the pictures of the 3 assistants, and like put the tip in this box and write their name on it or whatever.
Oh, like a gift, like a box,
it
like
was
a card box.
Yeah, it was like a clear
You should
box
do
with
that.
like a slit in the middle,
Much.
and it was like pictures of all 3 of the stylists or the assistants. Yeah, it's like 3 pictures of the assistants,
It's kind of awkward. Yeah, right?
and like said their names underneath each picture. I guess for like people to like remember them or whatever. But I thought that was kind of weird.
What about the stylist? The stylist didn't have a box for
They
their
had
tip?
a box like how we have it, like in behind the desk.
Yeah. Okay.
So like
They would
the stylist
have the assistants. That's about it.
it's just the
Oh.
assistant's box.
Oh, I see.
But the stylist had it behind.
It's like
And
practicing
then
shaming.
I paid, and then she was like, "Bye, have a good day." And I was like,
The right
and I
one.
just left.
When I
Why-
worked there, I just had my name.
Yeah,
They just
you didn't get a picture?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't get a picture. Well, why do you think they do that?
Initiation.
I don't know, maybe something like
Is it-
people can look at it and be like, "Oh yeah, I had her," or something.
Well, because over there, they don't have like,
Just like how everybody gets mistaken
they don't
for
have a
Maria.
silent assistant, basically. with
Oh,
each
okay.
stylist.
Yeah.
They just,
But it's not like to encourage you to tip an assistant?
what?
Is it like to encourage you to make sure you tip your assistant too? Like a,
I
Don't forget my big
think
ass.
I think
Yeah.
I don't think they were assigned to the stylist because I think the assistant I had, she was the only one there I saw,
Okay.
and she was running around doing so much
That's
stuff.
how I was. That's why I left.
She was like doing so much stuff. She was running around, and I remember at one point a timer went off, and my stylist had yelled at her and was like, "Hey, she's ready." And she was like doing so much stuff. I was like,
That's why your
"This is so great."
shampoo was like 30 seconds because she has other things
Yeah.
to do.
Mm.
That's how
So-
I was too.
Mhm.
I think it was more of just like, hey, these are the assistants, like in case you had
Yeah.
a different one each time or whatever.
How did you pay? By card?
I paid by card, and then they
They have a-
didn't like ask if I wanted a tip or anything. I just did because
But there was a display that asked that, or no?
No.
There was not, okay.
there was just like I pay Apple Pay a lot, so I was
Yeah.
like, do you guys have Apple Pay? And she was like, yeah, we do. And then she
The-
gave
the-
me the thing.
Who was the person checking you out? Because they didn't have a desk coordinator? No,
Just
they didn't have a
the-
desk coordinator there.
No.
Did have a
They
desk-
had one receptionist, I think.
Okay.
I think it was just one, but yeah,
Would you go back?
no.
What is something that they did better than us?
Nothing I can think of.
Where do we win?
We do the hot towel. That's something they didn't do. And like, I think just like who we are, like we ask and talk and we like connect with them on a personal level. And like we take the time to ask them about them. That's like something they didn't do. And then also we give detailed descriptions of the products we're using. And they don't. Like they didn't tell me like what shampoo they were using.
Yeah.
And I have like a really sensitive scalp, so my scalp's been itchy all weekend.
Hmm.
And I want it washed. So,
Yeah, that really stood out to you, though. That wasn't a natural part of it. That, like,
Yeah.
they didn't talk about it, yeah. Okay,
so yeah.
good. Great, this is great. Good feedback, good stuff.
I have one more thing to say. When I wanted to book online, they make you make a profile, like an account, and I tried doing it and it wouldn't let me. I got turned off, and that's why I called.
Yeah, it was too much
So I'm
friction.
like- It was too much
friction.
like steps
Yeah,
for it. So
yeah, forget it, yeah. Yeah, I got I meant to ask that, too. Okay, very good. Did you go to one? You did, right? Okay, where'd you go?
I went to a salon called Hello Gorgeous. I just searched it up on Google.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Naples.
know. Yeah, Naples. Where was it? It was on 41.
Mm-hmm. And you called or
I
online?
booked online.
Okay, what was that experience like?
I don't like phone calls.
Yeah. Was it easy to book online?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to book online, but like I was just looking again, and because I couldn't remember what the conditioning mask that she put on my hair was, but it literally just says conditioning mask.
On their menu?
Yeah, but she like told me the name, and I can't remember. I have the worst memory.
So did you book that when you booked the blowout? You
Mhm.
booked the conditioning mask too?
Yes,
Okay.
but I asked if they had anything else.
Mhm.
And she was kind of, okay. So, sorry. Let me start from the beginning. So I walked in, I got there, my appointment was 2:30. I got there at 2:10. I got there pretty early. I walked in and the stylist that was gonna do my hair, she was checking out someone else. So they didn't have a receptionist, I don't think. It's kind of confusing. But she's like, oh, just sit down, I'll be right with you. Like, she was really nice.
That was the stylist who was going to be doing your hair,
Mhm.
greeted you?
Yeah, she's like, just give me 1 second, I'll be right with you. And I was like, okay. So I sat down and I was waiting for like a minute. And I was also early. She's like, oh, it's perfect, you came early. And then she goes, I'm so sorry. It's so hot in here, our AC broke.
Yeah, that.
So I was dying, but the guy was there fixing it, which I think that's who the receptionist is, because at the end he kind of just sat at the desk.
Oh, you think he was the AC guy and the receptionist?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's a
Wait.
good idea.
Yeah.
Get an AC person.
So she brings me back to the chair, and she's like, so what are we doing? Is it just the blow dry today in the mask? And I was like, yeah. My hair's just been feeling really dry. She's like, oh yeah, I can tell. Like,
What is
you're-
up with stylists giving you
my hair? Oh my god, like I know, but shut up. So she's just like touching my hair and like just feeling it. She's like, yeah, you need a mask. When was your last trim? And I was like 3 weeks ago. And she's like, oh, I don't know, your ends are feeling pretty rough. And she has like this cute little accent, so it's like kind of funny. I think she's from Albania. But, so then she's like, okay, we'll get you washed. So the shampoo, they only had 2 shampoo bowls and then a pedicure chair. And then like over here they have like a nail desk chair thingy. And so I sat in laid, because their shampoo bowls were like the kind where you just like lay down, which it was pretty comfortable. So she laid me down and she just starts washing my hair, and she gave me 2 shampoos, no massage, she put the mask on, and then it was already hot in there. It was so hot. And I was wearing a sweater, which didn't help. And then she's like, okay, this is the mask. And she starts telling me a little bit about it, but not enough to where like it like stays in my memory. It's just like a quick little description. And she's like, look, smell it. She puts it in my face. She's like, doesn't it smell so good? I'm like, yes, it smells amazing. And so then she puts like a cap on my head with a conditioning mask, and then she puts me under the dryer for 10 minutes. I was sweating.
Wait a minute.
So
you left
bad.
the shampoo bowl
Mhm.
and went to the dryer.
Yeah, she put like a cap on my hair with the mask in, and she put me under the dryer, and I was just waiting there. And then she's like, do you want anything to drink? We have this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, a water would be nice. So she got me a water, which I like how, I don't know if here you guys use like glass cups. Yeah. I like how we use the glass cups, because like they have like these paper cups that you buy at Costco or something, you know, which like it doesn't matter, like I guess
Felt
it's
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah. And she gave me the water, and she's like, no more anything else, just let me know. I was like, okay. And so then she took me back to the shampoo bowl after the 10 minutes, washed it out, and then brought me to the chair. And there was only 2 stylists there. There was only 2. And then one of them was just like talking about how much she was sweating. And then so then she sits me down and she's like, so what do you want with your blow dry? And then I started telling her, I was like, I want some volume, you know, some movement. And she's like, oh, you just want it to look pretty. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. And she's like, okay. And she kind of did the same thing that with Eliza, where she kind of turned me and like I didn't look in the mirror at all throughout the whole service. And which was like, it was okay, but it was I wanted to see what she was doing, like how she was blow drying and everything.
Thank you. How about you?
There was no assistants. I didn't see any assistants. It was just them 2 and the AC/receptionist. She also left like the brushes in my hair, but I don't know if she didn't have enough, but she would like take it out and then use it on the other side, leave it in, start doing this other section. And then she would leave that brush in, take this one out, do the other section. It was pretty good, like the blow dry. Like, my hair felt really soft. But she was also telling me about like these extensions, the new extensions that are like the best. And then like, I took a picture.
Did you ask about exceptions, or did she just tell you that?
No, she just started telling me. They're called hair lingerie.
So that was something she could do right then for you?
I guess. Yeah, and her name was Valentina. She didn't tell me her name. I found her name because she had cards there.
Oh, she didn't, when she introduced herself.
Yeah, she didn't introduce herself. Like I didn't know her name. And so the blow dry was done. My hair felt really good. Like she was super sweet. She was super sweet. She wasn't very informative, or like she didn't even care to like, oh, do you want a pre-book, or like just things like that. But she was super sweet. And then she brought me to the front. You know those little square machine, like portable machines that they use at like restaurants and stuff? That's what they use to check out. So she puts all the information in, and then she's like, here you go, it's gonna be 90. And then she sets it down on the little desk, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like looking for my card and everything, and then I go to pay, and then it doesn't work, and then she's like, because she walks away. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not working. I don't know if I clicked something or what, and then she came back, she's like, oh, sorry, that was my fault. She puts it back in, and she sets it down, and I go to pay, and it works, and I'm like, okay, thank you. And like the receipt comes out, and the AC / receptionist guy grabs it, and he's like, and then
Was there an option to tip on the card?
yes, but I tip cash.
Tip cash.
Mhm.
Yeah. Would you go back?
Yes, because I really like the conditioning mask. Like my hair has never felt softer. I don't know what it was, but it just felt so good.
So there was no opportunity to discuss what it was or how you could
Mm-mm.
take care of it at home? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's they had products there. They had a whole bunch of products: Redken, Wella, Maria Nila, just a bunch. They didn't talk about any products. The only product that she put in my hair was the Wow spray. But that's it. I think she didn't ask if I wanted hairspray or anything. Like just.
What did they do better than us?
Nothing I can really think of.
Okay.
No, because they didn't do the warm towels. There was no massage. There was no. I don't know.
Where do we win?
Basically in everything. I would say. Like I feel like everyone here is very nice when like clients are coming in. They're very welcoming. Like most of the time at Bayfront, we'll like be there checking the schedule at the front desk, and either Robert or Marina Gustavo is there. So then there's like 3 or 4 of us up there, and someone walks in, we're all of us at like the same time will be like, hi, welcome in. And they're like, oh, look at all these beautiful faces. And they're so happy that we're all like being so nice. So I think kindness definitely matters in this environment, and yeah. Which I did like that. They were very nice, like all of them, very welcoming.
Very good. Yeah, somebody asked me recently, because we're going to be doing some exciting things soon, and somebody asked me recently, how do your prices compare, with competitors? And what I realized was that when you're comparing something, like a gallon of gas at one station and a gallon of gas at another station, they're the same thing gas-wise, unless they're both 87 or 89, the grade, pretty much the same thing. When we talk about a salon versus a salon, we are not in the same class as a salon. We're not ordinary. So when people compare, a woman I spoke to on the phone when we changed the memberships, who was upset that she couldn't get the basically free blowouts that we were giving away and losing money on. She was upset about that, which some were, because when you get a benefit and you lose it, you're not happy. But one of the comments she made was, well, I can get a $25 blow dryer. I drive by 5 salons, I can get a $25 blow dryer on the way to your salon. And I said, that's great, I respect that, that's something you can do. I said, but we're different. We have people who are here for the long haul. People, you're going to see the same faces when you come back. At that place, you probably will never see the same person twice. I didn't say that part, but I know that. You're going to see the same, you're going to have 10 people that are standing up there smiling, happy to be here, willing to see you, to have a conversation with you. There's a team of people that work on that one person. So that if you're having a problem with something, you got a team around you. It's not every man for himself, where it is everywhere else. We operate so much differently than anywhere else. we cannot compare, so we don't put our prices where a lot of people put their pricing by what the other guy does, and we'll just make it $1 cheaper, $2, whatever it is. Because our model is so much different, how we are, how you are. It's not just somebody coming here to do a transactional thing to get that blow dry done. I did my blowout, that's the basic level. But there's something else that goes behind the experience here that you all touched on, that there's a genuine care and concern, a thoughtfulness beyond the service, beyond the haircut, beyond the blowout, beyond the color, beyond whatever it is. There's that care and concern that's just not ordinary, very, very different. Now, you're all in it. So when you go out there and you see it in another place, that's what you recognize, like, oh, wow, that's something that we have that I didn't even know we had. You hear it, you know, that's great. So, can't even compare calling one salon to the next salon, because we're just in a different way. So I appreciate you doing that, and we get ideas from these aesthetics, and it's a part of the plans that we're talking about and things that we need to work on. And anybody who didn't go, who wants a chance to go, I'll reimburse you for that if you go, and you'll just send in, if you didn't send in your
I'm gonna be
request.
honest, I'm scared to go. I've spent way too much money on my hair extensions to have any of those experiences go wrong. Like, I'm terrified to let anyone.
Well, you don't have to now whenever you want to.
Yeah,
the offer
maybe one
stands.
day, yeah, I'll have the courage when my extensions are out, but yeah, I've invested
Understood.
so much. I just trust our girlies in here, and that's about as far
Understood.
as I go.
Just the offer's there, whenever you.
I appreciate it.
if
Was that
whenever-
one?
What's that?
Was that one, this one?
Oh, we got one more. Okay, good. Where'd you go?
I went to Tipsy Salon.
Oh, right,
Bar.
okay.
Oh, did you get tipsy?
No, low key, it's like I got there and like nobody was in the front. I was waiting there for like a second. I was like looking around, I'm like, anybody go see me? But yeah, and then the lady showed. She's like, oh hi, like, and like, oh I have a, you know, and she's like, okay, you can have a seat. She'll be right with you. And like their seating area is like so weird because you have like those are the stations, but like right in between the stations, there's this seating area. So like you have the stations facing this way. So this station is seating area 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have the nail techs and everything else.
You're sitting in the middle.
Yeah, so you're just like there in the middle, and then you're like you don't wanna like you're just there in the middle.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Tipsy.
Center of attention.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that what it looked like, cause you saw like all the wall.
It's like their front desk and bar at the same time.
Okay, that's what I heard they had. Like,
But
Yeah.
I feel like there's just too
they're trying.
Yeah,
you know, like
all
barely,
at once, like,
cause it's like so big, but and then like the hairstylist, just like maybe this little section here, they have all the stations, and maybe 2 rows, and then you have the bar right there, would be in the front, and then this whole nail tech, they have
like
so
three
much.
rows,
Yeah.
right?
And then they have the pedicure in the back, and then the bowls, they only have like 3 bowls, but that's it.
But they're more nails, correct? Like based on who's what and where in there, they have more nail and pedicures than they do.
I mean, I think they have more spots for like nails and
Yeah, yeah.
things, but there's only like 2 girls sitting at the end. I don't know.
They never have 3 bills.
Yeah, they never like go there. Like there are more people there getting their hair done than like with their nails.
Like it looks like they're trying to build revenue off nails.
And then I never got a consultation. Like the assistant just came right away to get me. She didn't introduce herself or anything.
Sorry, you may have said, did you book online or
I did
call?
book
Booked on, okay. And that was easy to do?
Yeah, it wasn't hard.
Did it ask you about your hair?
No, it gives you like options like short, medium, short, long, whatever type of hair curl, whatever you want. I just did medium. And like
really
no
nice.
consultation, like I sat and then the girl came in.
Oh, that's really a nice
They
one.
introduced herself and then she's like, oh,
That's
here you
really
go. And I got my shampoo. I got a shampoo. She did a really good work shampooing. But I got a mask, but like it only sat there for like. I mean, if I'm paying $30, I hope I get a massage and everything. But like, It was only on my hair for like 5 minutes with like a hot towel, but like the wet one.
You booked the mask, or she talked to you about the mask?
No, I had no conversation or anything. They just took me and I did book a mask.
Oh, okay, that was
Yeah.
good, okay, but she didn't tell you about it?
No, and then she took me back, and right when I was on the bowl, she was talking to her assistant. She's like, they wanted to use another mask on my hair, but then the assistant's like, oh, we don't have that. So I don't know what really they used. Could have been conditioner. And like she didn't shampoo it, she put the mask on, she put like the hot towel, she wrapped it so it was nice, but like no steamer, no nothing. No massage, because the guy has that part, but I digress. And then she took me to the stylist, and I'm finally seeing her. And she's like, oh, she didn't really introduce herself. She's like, oh, what are you doing? Just a blow dry. She's like, I like the blow dry movement, whatever. But she's blonde. No. She kind of like your hair, but less highlights.
Because I went there too to get a haircut, and I got the same experience too.
Yeah, it was
Like
Oh,
there
you-
was no consultation on my haircut.
she's like, oh, what do you want to, I'm like, oh, I just like movement. She worked with that, but like, no conversation. If anything, I was trying to have a conversation with her. You know, if I'm like the one paying, like, yeah, I'm doing a blow dry, I ask some questions. Good. Whatever, maybe my vibe was off that time. I don't know. But yeah, like it wasn't out of this world experience. And at the end, I feel like my hair looked so dry. And she didn't even ask about like products or anything. Like she sprayed something on my hair, but that was like it. Like she didn't ask. Because I know some people like, I normally ask like, oh, is products okay? And I let them know what I'm using on them. Because I know some people like, oh, not a lot of products, or they get kind of, weird with the products. So like she didn't ask me anything, but they did use Dobbin-S. That's like the only shampoo line I saw here. Like they weren't advertising anything else. She didn't ask me. Communication, conversation-wise.
Yeah. Would you go back? Did you ever feel lost in the salon? Like, didn't know where to go?
Yeah, when I got there, but I was just there staying.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what to do. Like go and walk up to a style, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just waited until somebody saw me.
What did they do better?
Huh?
What did they do better than us?
Honestly, nothing.
Where do we win?
Mostly the massage. I was really back with that.
Yeah.
I'm paying $30 in the massage.
Yeah.
$30 for the blow dry?
No, $30 for the conditioning treatment.
So the whole visit was how much?
$90.
So the blow dry was 60?
Yeah.
Did they leave the conditioning mask in there long? Like,
It's just 5 minutes. The dot.
yeah, they are.
Too cheap, right?
Did you
$15 so cheap.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is this like real? Like, is it actually good?
Yeah, she said 50. I was like,
$50 for a
Yours like
conditioning
90?
treatment.
$50.
My blowout,
And
my,
no massage, no nothing.
the
That's
price
like-
of my blowout was like 92 or something,
okay.
and then with a $40 treatment, but for the
Yeah.
new client they gave me, it was like
Treatment almost as much as a blow.
Yeah, I know.
some amount of money off because I was a first time client. So my total was $108, but if I had been a recurring client,
Yeah.
it would have been like 92 plus 40 plus tip, like all the blowout. Yes. To me, it sounds like, and granted, we all might be heavily biased because we all kind of do each other's hair. We know the experience, we do hair every single day. I think that a lot of people here, like they expect quality service and they get it when they come here. When you're at other places, like I don't think that the level of expertise that we have, they have at other places. The price tag is the same. I mean, from what everybody's been saying, mine was 100, yours was what? 80, 90.
Not
like,
including
it's-
no conditioning treatment, that was $50.
Like, it's, we're all saying the same things, like we've all experienced not great blowouts and not a lot of communication.
Terrible massage.
And no massage.
I got nothing.
I
got
this.
this.
Tell
them you want a blowout.
I think the one thing that we, like,
pay
could
money
set
to see
us
that.
apart is the
It won't
aesthetics that we
It's
have
like back straight.
in our building. Like I even, like, I've had a lot of people say to me personally, it's just a little like underwhelming in here. Like the service is great, the products are great, but visually it just looks a little.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
the plants everywhere, but
You
that's
know,
me, I'm biased.
aesthetic.
And the signs, I feel like,
Yeah.
I would love to take them off. I think there's too much reading.
It's a lot.
It's
Yeah, the
clustered.
signs are a little
To
overwhelming.
me, because a lot of the other salons have no signs. They focus on like plants and flowers, which is true. It looks nice, you know.
Yeah. I think that's what sets us
So,
apart.
I think with the signage, it's to, I mean, this is just my opinion, it's to guarantee that it's touch.
Yeah.
Because we do have stylists that don't communicate the same way that you experience that. There are times when we have no one standing at our front desk. Like, I would love to say that we beat them on everything, but we all know here. We've had someone,
Excuse me.
yeah, we've had someone sitting at the front and it's like, who's greeting them because that happens. So, I hate the signage.
Yeah, but I feel like we communicated a little bit better.
I think we have better
Because
communication,
we
but we
mentioned-
still do, I think, all of the things that you guys mentioned. It's busy. Friday night, last client.
But I
It's
feel
just
like
a blowout, but I don't think it's as consistent as like across the board what you guys have.
I feel
Yeah, it
like
happens.
even when we're super busy, we still take at least a few minutes to do a consultation or be
Oh,
like,
no, I think that we do that.
yeah.
Well, and the massaging, like.
Yeah, at least we have
But
that.
I
We
just
have
feel
talent.
like
Like,
that
it's always,
There are some times where clients.
There's a
treat it like
foundation.
a blowout. It happens.
I'm not saying that we are perfect by any means. I know at least how I work. I know I'm not perfect.
yeah.
But,
I'm speaking like, yeah.
but at least from, I think what we all can say is that we all have
Yeah.
businesses everywhere else.
Like it just comes to show
Well, and
how.
yes,
I think it's
eye-opening. Often we're like, we charge what? Like, oh my God, we charge too much, do we?
Is it bad?
I mean, I think that depending on the conditioning mask.
Oh my
Well, I don't
god.
say like often I hear from, that's it.
I think we charge too.
Are you okay?
For blowouts, I think we're fine. If you take somebody who's a dimensional,
You alright?
or somebody who needs and a foil, and a floss, and a haircut, and a treatment.
Yeah, oh wow, oh wow. It's big, it's like a big
That's
insight in
where
there. Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yes, I think we have a hard
You're
time
also
trying to
paid.
pull that kind of.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta.
It's not bad. Not that bad.
But even like,
Do
I
you
know clients say to me, like, it's too much. Like, one of my new
Yeah.
clothes that I just got from Facebook.
Oh, I would've freaked out. I would.
She can't afford a floor, she can't afford all these things, just across the board. At least here, it's like the quality
It was
of service,
literally-
she knows like, okay,
Oh my
yeah, I'm gonna
God.
spend a little more.
Was it just like a regular
service?
I know there's like,
That's
A
scary.
blow dry,
that
just
like-
a normal blow dry without even the
No, but is it
package
worse
from
than
one of
They
us
are.
is not.
okay, then that's what I'm saying.
It's not, I mean,
Now that you've,
now,
now that.
Where did you go? You go somewhere?
yes, I think there's
Yeah,
certain
where'd you go?
things that like, that it's too much, but
My ex.
I should have introduced him.
Yeah, we just had
Yeah.
to. We didn't get to talk.
Progressing.
No.
Getting work done. Yeah.
Yeah, she texted me. She was here. So it's just like.
Sorry, excuse me, I had to have a conversation with the detective who was handling the
I was
fraud
wondering
case.
when I saw him who
I
was getting
saw that,
arrested.
I was like,
I saw
why
that.
is
I'm
there
like,
a
who's
cop
getting
out?
I didn't know, I didn't realize there was somebody there. How long was he here?
Wait, someone got arrested?
Probably about 10
I
minutes.
had no idea.
He's a very patient person.
Yeah,
He's been
Didn't
waiting.
know it was
He's
him.
been waiting, just like listening to this conversation. I think the whole
Someone got
conversation was Liz.
I was like,
Oh.
is someone
The
in
detective
trouble?
from the.
From the back.
Yeah, we don't take that lightly when you steal
Hear
from
about
good people.
Hannah and the Starbucks moment
Did,
and how it was actually Jade.
yeah. No.
You didn't hear that?
It was
It was
actually.
Jade.
Oh,
She came in to
Jade.
tell us all about it, and then she ran over to Jade and she showed. Jade's like, no, what? And then she showed her the order. Jade's like,
That's
That's
my
me.
order.
I did that. What? Yeah. Apparently there was like a card.
Somehow they linked
The
the
gift
gift
card.
card.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jade had the hard copy. Hannah had the soft
Oh,
copy,
interesting.
and there was a crisscross. It was hilarious when they realized. They're like, wait a
I
second,
didn't know
what?
that.
So
Yeah.
Jade stole from Hannah.
So yeah, Jade was
It was Jade.
That was great. Oh my god.
Well, you do question things, you don't know, you don't know what it could have been.
Yeah, I mean, of course, then you assume that because
Right.
you.
Well, yeah, and it was, you know, right where she lives, and all the signs pointed to yes.
Yeah.
But it was Jade. Good thing Hannah came in to tell us all about it, just for us to realize it was Jade.
Yeah, that was, he's following up on the second part of it because we didn't have everything all calculated from the older system. And they have to do some follow-up with that. The state attorney I talked to last week was telling me about the process, and they don't take it lightly at all. They're very serious about it. It's not like something that they are just gonna, you know, work a deal and say, get off our books. They have a solid case, and they want to make sure that the public is protected so that never happens again. And they were adamant about that. The state attorney doesn't take that lightly at all. It's not okay. So that's why he was here today anyway. They don't mess around. You know, the Florida, your property is your property, and you know, I don't even know the extent of what other damages could be done, because if you have a guest who tips $40 every time and you get a 20 one time, you're not going to say, hey, did you give me 40 or 20?
That's what was happening to me.
Oh yeah, she was totally taking all of our tips.
That was
100% we all believed that she was taking all
You're
of our
never
tips.
going to, you can't, there's no evidence. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity to do that, you know, so it's.
So this year we're making more than we ever have in
Yes.
tips.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Now that we have a whole
And that's the
fund.
other thing I can't approve, but I will add that in, because I can't prove that. You know, they can't use that as part of the prosecution.
No, she billed us for.
Is she waiting?
Yeah, it's a pre-trial right now, so what they do is, the trial date is set for June, but usually they'll come up to a settlement before trial, because she isn't, to go to trial, I mean, if there's too much evidence against her to do that, is what the state says, so they probably wouldn't do that. unless
So it wouldn't be worth it.
Well, it would cost her so much in attorney's fees to have a trial, but you have a confession and we have all the evidence, so there's nothing to fight. So, you know, it's like a
Attorney's just gonna try to get her a settlement at this point.
right, it's like, right,
She
exactly.
pleaded guilty, yeah.
No,
Or no, they.
No,
No.
she hasn't, but if she did, then it means that.
it will be something like, you know, well, we will plead this to save the state money for going through the trial. If we only get this much jail time, this much, we pay back full in restitution, and it's a fraud case, so that goes on the record.
Is she in jail right now?
No,
No, she's roaming around. That's why we thought she stole a Starbucks. She's roaming around the world. Jade's driving around like,
So she could
Looking
just
for her
like
on the
up
street.
and leave the country and get.
no, you
what I
can't.
thought.
You're not allowed to
She's
leave the state.
Okay.
Yeah, she's out on
not allowed to
bond. She
leave the
can't
state.
leave the
Okay.
state. They might have like shut her passport down if she even had one. Like she's not allowed to go anywhere.
no,
Yeah, that's what I
But
thought.
she is
was
like
left. Yeah.
floating around Target and stuff. We're to the point where we're like,
But like, what do we do? I'm like, she's trying to get us
No,
trying to
the
get out of it.
state attorney asked me straight up, he said, do you want, you know, a lot of people will just say, well, just make sure I get my money back, just do the restitution. Which I don't even know what the restitution is, because we only know what we know from the main system. We don't know all the tips, and we don't know everything else.
that's
But I
karma.
said, no, he said, it gave me the option, because some owners will just say, you know, just give me my money back, and I'm good with that. But for me, what the damage that was done over time, it wasn't just a little bit here. It was a systematic theft that went on over time, where there was calculated robbery of us.
Level of entitlement.
Theft.
She felt entitled to it at some point.
Yeah,
You
it was
just tell her.
You know, I don't care what circumstances you're in. If you need something in life, if you ask me, I will give you whatever I had off my back to help you. And that's how you all are too. I know you all are like that.
It's wrong.
It's not okay. And
We know
that's
that
what I
you
said
would
to
help all
him.
of us if we ever asked for
Whatever it is, your grandmother's sick, you're sick, your father's sick, you know, whatever you need, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. What's that?
I think it was like an addiction
I
thing.
agree.
Yeah.
That's how we got a high
Yeah,
on
she's
it.
got some sort of mental disability that makes her think that she's superior to other people. She's
Yeah.
very narcissistic.
Yeah.
A way
So
to
it's not like-
right, justify that.
She was kind of passive aggressive towards us sometimes, where it was like, was that a bad guy? What was that?
I know.
So we had the option to say, you know, yeah, absolutely, we want to prosecute it fully, because it's not okay. I also want people to know, they're like, don't ever mess with our girls. Don't ever mess with us. Because we're not gonna just give you a little slap on the wrist. You don't mess with that. You give it a high degree of trust and respect and honor.
Yeah.
You can't abuse that like that.
Especially after being here so many years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How long?
She knew that,
Seven.
she knew that she had trust in all of us, and she took full advantage of it. She
Yeah.
created dark.
She created.
Yeah, she did. She did create it. She would mother us, and she would nurture us, and she would take
She'd
care
be
of us.
there to do
And she would
anything,
spend
to
money
be
on
there.
it. She would be constantly, that was her
Little
way,
did you know it was
yes.
your money.
For
That
my
was her
birthday,
way of spending your money on
yes.
you.
For my birthday, it was extravagant, this level she went to, and I was like so overwhelmed, and I thought
And
it
she's
came out of
so
her
easily like,
pocket.
I'll fix it, I'll fix it, I'll get it.
Meanwhile, she probably pulled it from my own tips, like, you bought your own birthday, right?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Okay.
Oh, thank God we're rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. and-
Our vibe is much.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised he was here, because usually he calls and ironically he caught me here, because they want to get this done. They want to. Okay, so we wrapped up with you, right? He got to hear yours too?
Yeah.
The operation yours, Detective Heidi? Okay. Okay, couple more important points. What's our cutoff, absolute cutoff time for being out of here? You have an appointment.
I have an appointment, but he's supposed, I guess he's coming here, he won't go to the other location.
Okay,
And we're not.
okay, so, we got 30 minutes left? Are we good for 30 more?
Yes, because that will be 11, then I'll give her an hour to get to.
Okay, okay. So all the things that we touched on so far, I love hearing. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. All the things that we need to work on, it's great. It fits in line with what's happening, so good work.
This is a great book.
So I'm gonna do this next part. How many of you started your stylist profile online? That profile that we started about a month ago? Yours is done, but you guys started
Halfway.
halfway, anything? Yeah?
The stylist profile is
Yeah.
what is?
The one you answered questions.
Oh, I think I'm not done with that.
Okay, not yet? Yours is done?
I think I
Okay,
submitted mine.
all right, so here's where I found the challenge has been for people is writing about yourself, you know, like writing who you are as a person. And the reason, and I understand that, because you're all humble in nature, and you won't brag about yourself. It's not ordinary for you to kind of brag about what you think is great about yourself. You're better at saying what's wrong with yourself. What's good with yourself, don't you notice that? Your self-talk is what you're not good at. It's like the first thing we go to. So what I want to do today is, we'll have an opportunity to get those. My goal, what would really work for our business, we got those done for you today. So those of you that already finished, you can, revise it a little bit, add to it, but then help those that don't have theirs ready yet. And the way you're gonna help them is you're gonna say what you know they're about, what they're good at. So collectively, when they're telling you what they know is great about you, it's gonna be much easier to fill in the blanks there, you saying it. Okay? So by having that, I wanna launch this within 4 weeks, so where we have this online, and why this is going to be such a game changer where we're going with, obviously AI has created a lot of things, good and bad and all the rest of that. People have good things and bad things. But we've been always so at the mercy of Google. And by that I mean, if you're a salon that has a lot of Google reviews, you get favored in Google when somebody goes to look for a hair salon. Because Google likes when there's reviews, because it makes people go to Google. So they favor that salon. So a salon has 1,000. We have a couple hundred per location, which is nothing compared to the volume of clients. It's a joke. But we have a demographic of clients that aren't in that aren't going to fill reviews out on there. It's a different group of people. So what's happening is with the advent of AI, people are using AI to ask questions like they were using Google. Like, where's the best hair salon? Things like that. We're making our website friendly for AI so it can read the personalities of the people, know what you love to do, and feed you recommend the right person for a curly hair specialist who has curly hair and knows how difficult it is or knows the challenges of it. It's going to say, I have somebody for you. Or a certain type of person, what you like to do,
you know, you get a paragraph out of it.
is going to show up in this personality, because a little bit of your personality is going to be there available for AI to read. Not AI, they're not going to know your personal life, but if somebody's looking for a stylist and they want to match the vibe,
Period.
this will help match the vibe. So that's the point of this. So by doing this, it's really going to put us ahead, because not a lot of places are preparing for this, but what's already online they think is fine. But the more detail we can put, the hair type you like to work with, the type of person you like to work with, what you love to do, what your dream client is, that will help match. You'll also get better people too. You're not just going to get some rando who you just don't connect with at all. It'll help in that regard. So what I would love for us to be able to do is to get those done. I'm going to have you go on your phones, and those of you that have already done it, if you can coach and work with those that need theirs, work with theirs. Okay? So first thing is you probably have to go to your phones and pull up the, I'll send it in Symphony again.
And your hair looks too.
Did you do your
Yes, it is.
Where did I go?
I feel like in the source that was too.
Right.
Somewhere in Symphony, like,
He's putting her symphony in.
huh? He's putting, oh, he's
He's
putting
posting it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're what? I'm gonna start. Yeah, it's cool. Okay.
Move the chair back. I did that. Yeah. This chair is
Where should I send it?
Associates?
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Have you seen those people with visual talk?
It's looking better, isn't it?
I was gonna figure that out.
It's so,
Have you seen those things that they
growing
put
in
on
and like,
their ear?
as it goes in, it can't get past the skin, so like, then it goes down, so.
Okay.
I cut it back.
Sent. So if you go to the Symphony and go to
Got it.
Associates, it'll come.
Oh, man, it doesn't save any. Doesn't save any of mine either. Oh, no, that's not true. It says, welcome back. You have a saved draft.
Well, mine does.
Resume where I left off.
Or should I just? When do we go to school?
It didn't save any of my.
2024.
So annoying.
Oh,
It didn't save any of
yeah,
mine either.
you've already submitted a profile. I did. Oh. No, this is when you started the industry. Yeah, 2024, when you started school is when you started the industry. Oh, yes. You were very kind, funny, charismatic person. Pizza pet.
Just fill in the basics, and then when you're ready for somebody else to jump in and talk about you.
I'm so glad we're doing this. I can't like find the space to do it.
I love to talk about anything.
Do this, I understand one of my oldest granddaughter, she's now in law school, it's her first year of law school.
So what I'm gonna have you do, once you get your raw info in there, I'm gonna have you run it through chat Let's see if it can embellish or say anything more about you. We don't want chat to do the profile. We just want it to give you more to think about. Because it'll say, well, what about this? It'll ask you another question about. You said you like sailing, but what kind of sailing or something?
Right. Right. Oh, that's great. Well, I think it's something that's kind of like a resurgence. I think that it's coming back. Like, I read too where
Can I just put the ear at?
You don't have to put it.
Because it's like nothing to, it's not gonna help my profile.
She took some classes and she loves doing it, and I said, it's such a wonderful thing, because I knit, but I'm really not a good knitter. I know how to knit one thing, which is a baby blanket, not any babies to knit for right now. But yeah, it's just such relaxing, and like this Christmas I bought kits on Amazon, and I embroidered my Christmas ornaments.
Oh, that's so cute.
And yeah, and that was really fun to do. I love doing needlework, and I can sew. I do sew, but mostly just now stuff. I made a spread skirt from our bed and stuff like that.
I don't really want that. That's why. I do want, like, I love her Christmas. But I love her.
Dory, is it okay if I read yours?
Yeah.
So this is about Dory. My name is Dory. I've been through the ROP Associate Program, and I've worked with very talented stylists. On my free time, I like to do anything creative like art and party decorating. Oh, what is that?
It's like, I make like little balloon garlands and, I can show you.
I did not know you had this hidden talent. I didn't know.
I just like everything.
Yeah.
Creative.
She has many.
Like
Yeah.
an event decorator?
Yeah.
But she does it for free. She just
Like I did this backdrop.
Oh, look at you. Oh, wow.
Let me see.
That's creative.
Like the bat, fences, the letters,
Very cool.
home plates.
And she does nails too.
I know, she's got a lot of creativity to her.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Barbie in real life.
I don't know.
She loves working with other people and meeting new people every day. With over 2 years in the industry, Dory brings deep expertise and genuine passion to every appointment.
Yeah.
Guests most often describe Dory as creative, kind, and helpful. My guests love my kindness and that I remember small things about them, like what they like to drink. I work very well with others and try to make my clients feel special. Services and specialties. I love haircutting and styling. Now, I know there's this question, well, like, some of you will do everything, every service, but what do you love to do the most is probably more prominent on here. You can list that you do everything, but you want to make sure that you emphasize what it is that lights you up. It won't exclude you from anything by not doing that.
I made these for
My
my baby shower.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, check that out. How cool is that? Wow, that's so creative. Wow, from nothing. Just create the whole vision of the whole thing. Right? Aaliyah, mind if I read yours? My name is Aaliyah, and I'm known for being kind, patient, and taking my time to make sure every guest leaves happy with their hair. I enjoy helping clients decide what's best for their hair and creating smooth, shiny, healthy-looking results. I specialize in hair cutting, hair coloring, highlights, and Brazilian keratin treatments. With over 6 years in the industry, Aaliyah brings deep expertise and genuine passion to every appointment.
Did it say 6 years?
That's what this says, yes.
I think I meant to put 5 years.
Okay. Well, here's, while we're thinking of this, so that it doesn't date itself, because in a year will go by in a minute, put, if instead of that, for somebody else, like putting the amount of time, since whatever year, that way, as more years go by, it will add more years on automatically. And that, they didn't make that clear in that, but I'm just thinking this through now, because in 2 years, it's still gonna say 6 years, or 5 years, it's gonna be more.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Guest most often described Aaliyah as patient, kind, and generous. That we offer scalp massage and back massage. We offer high-quality conditioning treatments.
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thanks for asking.
God bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Well, AC loves you. She says it every time. She sees me.
Yeah. Didn't you say that?
Oh, hair school. She keeps talking about me opening up my own head spa. And she said, well, you'll never take me away from Jen, but I would come see you for a scalp massage.
Who helped Jade on Saturday with the hair thing?
Oh, I got a text about you too.
Yeah, she told me.
Or you?
Oh, I had so much fun.
Because you're
Oh,
working.
I had a freaking ball.
Jade was kind of sweating,
I-
and Katie and I are like, wait, this is
Are you
fun.
I
doing
had
Friday?
so much
Tomorrow
fun.
Wednesday?
It was great.
I heard you guys killed it. I heard you killed it. That's awesome.
Our client, she just had a reaction and Katie and I stepped in and she still came out with hair on her
I
head.
had nothing in my book that day.
But at one point Katie and I and Jade were all
Oh,
pulling
and
her
it's a
head.
good thing you didn't,
Well, I
because
had
you
my,
need to support.
I had my grandma come in. I gave a really good haircut and watched the style. And then,
all go down like.
yeah, and then I was helping Jade and I did her blowout and the style and helped color and everything.
Oh my god, how'd it go with you and your daughter? And she's like, oh my gosh, you remember? Yeah.
So like observant and you remember. Very thoughtful. You're a very thoughtful person.
Okay, it says that Lazelle's 50% done, Katie's 50% done, Jen is 38% done.
Try it.
Okay, so take care.
You can see it on your end, how far we're at.
That's what it says, yeah. It
Oh,
says
wow.
You like Brazier? You like
That's crazy.
You like a walker? You like Danish?
Absolutely not.
What is it?
No, I don't want them to get that. Get that short hair.
specific brand you're certified in.
If you go to our Google, it
I'm just gonna-
says that the stylists that work here are Carissa, Brittany, Dee, and Javier.
Yeah.
Under what?
Type shit.
On Google.
But you can put
Google what?
Brazilian
What are you
blowout.
looking at?
If you just Google it, just like Google.
But you can put what your salon is certified in, put Brazilian blowout. It's really easy to do.
And it says we're only in the medium price range.
Because that's what we do also, Brazilian blowout.
I'm like stressing, especially because my dad is too.
Probably for the product.
How's he doing? Horrible. Your ideal guest. He knows how this works.
Hey, that's a question I'm trying to answer.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that mean, like, ideal guest? Like, I don't think
Someone kind.
someone doesn't complain. Leave me a fat tip.
Amen. Fat tippers only.
You know, I think my main thing is someone kind. Because I had one Saturday where my very first client was someone so rude about every
Throws
little
your day
thing.
off, huh?
No, for real. And I was like, oh my god, I never want to see this person again.
Canva was their products. I took care of you.
I think I put a client with virgin hair. That doesn't have
How do I pick
a color correction.
Oh.
What was that one product that we did at the village where we did it with Katie and Brenda's hair?
Oh, that was the,
It was in June, right? What was that
the
called?
anti-frizz treatment, right? Isn't that what it was
think
called? The treatment that
Hmm.
has a
Oh, that
special
was a
iron.
smooth, yeah.
Wella
That was a-
smooth treatment,
Yeah, we have a smooth blowout treatment.
yeah.
Oh my
So we're not doing that, I'm guessing. We're not offering.
That did not,
Oh my gosh.
we didn't have an overwhelming love of that, yeah.
7 months ago.
And
she
it
said
really-
compliment Becca and-
For the amount of time it took, the result wasn't really what we heard anyway, the feedback that I got. I didn't find
I
anybody.
really liked mine. I thought mine worked very well, but I just don't think, especially with the people that work in this salon, I don't think it's feasible to have a service like that.
Yeah.
Especially when we like to stack all of our services on one ticket, like it would have just been too much.
Yeah, and that's something you could do.
Yeah. But I really liked it.
That's an assistant that she had caught the wrong name.
The wrong name.
She gave our assistant a brand new name. This review from 8 months ago. Hey,
Oh, was you trying to say Eliza? She said Eliza.
Oh, that would make sense. I would, because it's Christy.
Oh.
yeah.
What is it?
It's just a review.
Oh.
I don't have a picture.
Liz.
No, she said good things, but she says, I love my team, Sam, Christy, Becca, and Anastasia. I'm like,
Maybe that would be.
who the heck's Anastasia?
You're the only person in here that could
Oh, that would
be.
make sense.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh my gosh, how many
Started with
clients
an A.
Anastasia misspell my name on little notes? I'm apparently.
Do you know how many
easy.
people I'll say like, oh hi, I'm Savannah, and they're like Susanna? I was like, oh no.
Ew, I need a
Close enough
picture.
though.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of just me.
No, you don't have to do that.
There.
No, we'll do that separate. You don't have to do that.
Leslie's reviewed her about
But you
Sam.
picked, did you put
And I love
pictures
that
of like
for
your
her.
work? No, because it wouldn't work. Oh no, perhaps. Maybe I should. Pictures of my work.
Can we do before and afters?
I think so.
Yeah, that's great.
This is the picture.
see. Would it show like are you doing before and after? Or just one after?
I didn't do before.
Oh.
Why were you asking the question, Savannah, why were you asking the question about what the class was? So you could put it listed in there?
Yeah, there was a thing where it said classes
Yes,
that you had, and
Yeah.
so I could only think of the color class.
yeah. Okay, so these, any class or one-on-one that you have, even a one-on-one with a stylist, you would want to include. The more you can put on there, the better, because it's all gonna, see, you being here today, you've done, how many business building classes have you done? Thank you. That, you want to put as much as you can on there, because it's all feeding your mind. You're doing a lot of work on yourself that you don't give yourselves credit for. You want to include that.
Which one of the face look good? Do they not look good? No, that's Diana. I feel like
Anybody at the part where they need some help in
maybe I can
filling in the blanks or filling in that area that you're uncomfortable with?
Headshot. Do you ever did headshot?
We don't need to do that now. We'll do those.
Oh, we don't have to do the headshot?
No.
The Moroccan oil that we sell, it's a treatment. It's not just an oil. It says Moroccan argan oil treatment. I thought it was just an oil.
God bless you.
It's a great question that you asked. Healing oil for dry, damaged hair.
It's not a treatment.
In this form, it says treatment?
It says Moroccan argan oil treatment.
Okay, that's just a screw up in there, I think, because at the bottom of it.
Moroccan miracle is what it says.
Sure.
Excuse me.
The girl who did my hair
very
at Studio Art Day, she said, I don't know who does your hair, but the color line they use is amazing. There's no bleeding with the red. We usually always have bleeding with reds, but yours is staying intact.
He does
It's so
his hair?
vibrant.
Yeah, with
And
henna.
I was like,
Oh, yeah, I
oh,
forgot.
yeah, I don't
That's
know
crazy.
what the name is. I had to pretend like I didn't know.
Okay, which one of these look good? Great. And I was practicing.
Practice makes perfect.
I know, that's why you should.
Highlights?
No,
All over color?
all over.
Dory, since yours is already finished, you're not helping anybody at the moment. When you go into, I sent another link into Symphony, and if you can update whatever days are missing on that report for you, so I can close out the month. And if you need the stylists, let's see. I don't know what days you have. Well, when you pull it up, I'll be able to show you. All good? April 1st, you're going to work for May. If you just put those days, I have their sheets, so, or I can get their sheets so you can, if you need to look that up. Because I want to, it's payroll this week and I want to put the bonuses in there if we get everybody to get that done.
Okay. I'm so slow today. It's getting hot.
Are you on the Wi-Fi here?
Yeah, or no.
I know the regular signal's pretty bad. How are you, sir?
Doing good, good morning.
Good morning. Can I get you something to drink? Want some coffee, cappuccino, ice water?
I'm good, I appreciate the offer.
All right, anytime, yeah. Thanks for bringing that in for us. If you need any numbers or the day that somebody worked, let me know. I have to
Okay.
print that too. Have a great day. Thank you.
Where are my photos going?
It's 11. Am
What's that?
I allowed? It's 11. Am I allowed?
Are you allowed to? You're all finished, right?
Okay, yeah. Unless the system says otherwise.
So we don't have to do any of the pictures, I can just skip over that?
For now, yeah. Pictures are, I mean, if it will let you do it, do it. But if it's not working, don't worry about it. I might have to do those separately. Definitely not your personal one. You don't have to worry about that. But if you have any other photos, you could put your, does it ask for your Instagram? Okay, good.
I gotta work on that before I go with them.
Good to see you. See you in a little
Thank you.
bit.
Great work. On pictures, we're going to designate a day each week to have Zach here to take any pictures of any guests as much as possible. I know you have Carissa, these will be for Carissa too, but these will be when he's here, just any guest you have that we can get pictures of that we want to use. It doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't need to be the best, doesn't need to be just we want to get as much volume of photos as we can, and especially if we can do some befores and afters. If we can't do that, at least get the after. He'll be here, we haven't designated the day yet, I think it might be Tuesdays, all day. So that just here, whenever you're ready, he'll work, be doing what he's doing, and when you have somebody to shoot, that's a hot priority, because we want to get as much content as we can with the good camera. So that'll help you too.
I think that's just gonna have to suffice what I have before. Good array. 7 out of 10 is what I got.
So what this will do is, as you upload to your Instagram or our Instagram with your tag, it will always reference that. So as you add on, it will keep going onto your website profile too. What's the question?
Client quotes.
Oh, yeah, so that would be from, probably Marina now, and Nikki, because we have reviews that people submitted for us on, but they just went to Boulevard. Actually, I might be able to pull that up here. Let me see. That's just pulling some of their comments from that. Let's see here, reviews. Ratings. Okay. Oh, they let you export that, okay. right now where you can look at reviews of people. These are just ones from last year. So you
You're
can
putting
pick
it
up
in Symphony?
Yep, I'll put it in the same slide.
Same space.
Yep, reviews. Prom.
Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, what do we do? Do we just like submit it and it creates the bio and is that it?
What options do you have?
I already had, it said submit and generate a bio.
Okay. Just check it up here. It says, oh, it probably says 94% complete because I said not to put pictures.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, that's, okay, great, I got it. Elizabeth, yours says, are you good?
Reading mine.
Okay, all right, good.
I just realized I should probably put Katie.
No way.
Right.
Catherine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's no problem.
Well, whatever one is on Boulevard is the one we want to use for this. So if Boulevard books you as Katie, more know you as Katie. So that might be.
What did you put for your fun fact?
What is it called? It's like, leading a problem.
That's a good question. Did you, were you able to see the reviews?
I haven't gone there yet.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I think it's from
It's automatic.
automatic.
Okay.
Sorry? Bowls, B-O-U-L-L-S.
There's a couple on here like that too. Like Dory. Just what name Boulevard has for you and what name this has for you.
I prefer Dory.
Yeah, it's easier for people, yeah, yeah. All right, leave it as is. I'll have to change the code around.
Thank you.
Yours finished? In social media.
I think no, because I got a notification, but my phone is just not.
Oh, I didn't catch up
Nothing's
yet.
operating right now.
So like close it out and go back in.
It was like a peak. It wasn't like peak.
It's like a stab.
So you're good. Elizabeth's good. You're good. Lizelle, you good? You got yours in?
Yeah.
You're all good? Okay. No, I didn't check. Let's see.
I'm gonna say that I submitted it.
Let me refresh.
I like those pants.
Yes, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Got Leah, got Eliza, got Dory, got Savannah, got Elizabeth, got Lizelle, got Katie. Oh, Katie has two. That's probably because of the way it's set up. That's good. Okay.
But they were like cute dresses and I paid $60 for them.
But I'm thinking about Puerto Rico.
That's stupid. Yeah, so awesome.
Puerto Rico.
Hi there, how you doing? Good, thank you.
You're not playing with that.
What?
I have
Oh, no, I don't.
but I've been dropping my phone so much it's starting to big.
Not that much. That's funny.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Oh,
That's
thank
so
you.
good.
No, but
Everybody
listen,
can put it.
no.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
That
You
is
just
like,
said it took a
that
recipe.
is
Go to
bad.
Hairbrush, I got this at Walmart.
Was he? I was thinking
Well,
about
if you
doing
see
one.
that, can you see that one?
You see like the screen?
No.
Like, you can drop it. You gotta hear it.
I did what I just got of Elizabeth.
Oh, I have to go,
I've been dropping it so much.
to Home Depot and grocery store, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I know, that was so bad. Really bad.
Well, what's the point of the screen protector?
Right.
I know, that's just get a new phone at this point. Your phone?
What do you have?
The new one, what is this?
17?
17.
How much did you price it at?
Can I trade?
Oh, that's not bad. It's always better when you trade me.
Yeah, I traded that one.
But with your phone too, though.
Just to get April done. And if you were, did you work with anybody from the associates? Can you, I just want to know the link, can you answer, maybe you work with her?
One of those.
My brother got his cap and gown a couple days ago. No. I'm really sad.
I have Kristen's
Yeah.
for April,
Yeah.
I have a printout of it if you want it. Yeah, if you could do it, the days you work with her.
Lizelle's all caught up.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
okay, good.
I'm standing on this.
What? What?
This is all April?
Correct.
If I lost my profile, I'm gonna be really upset. I think I just did.
I did that happen to me. I just have to restart. There's someone
I think
What
I
did
just
it say?
lost my profile.
So 50%
Iconic.
done.
Truly.
I have it here.
I was on page 11. 11 of 11.
It's all here, but let me just download it.
No, wait, resume where I
I'm
left
gonna go
off.
to China.
Ugh.
It says you're, I mean, I have it here if you don't have it.
Give me that.
Okay.
I'm trying to fill out the page of who I am.
I'm trying, but it's, everything is adding up.
I know, I feel like you've had it a month and more.
So Andy, you said yours didn't save?
I think it was.
2027, I mean.
26, I want it to be 2027.
So who knows, we can do like shit things.
I don't see another copy in here. I just
It's
said.
okay. I'm on. I'll just redo it.
This crash has unlocked so many other.
Anyone else for the associate, would you show them what I had to do so we can get that caught up, so I can run the month? And here's the reports for the stylists if they need that part.
Okay. I have gloves on. So, are you caught up?
No, he's still got to work on his. Let him do that after. These two are done here. That's okay, Andy. Don't worry about that. We'll get that later. You only had a couple days.
Oh, to fill that in.
Yeah. Just the last, at least we get April caught up so I can close April out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's cool, thanks. Okay, cool.
Katie, are you caught up on this?
I think I haven't done like the last week or two.
Who'd you work with?
Krista, Nikki, and Brittany, Jen, all of them.
Katie gets around.
Don't say that.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it's odd.
Horrible.
Elizabeth.
She's essential?
Did you work with Nicole? Their number.
I can look. No, they're in there, but they're not in there. I don't know if they're charged or
Eliza, I'm printing yours out now too, so you can put yours as the stylist the same way in that. I just want to see how that comes out. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
I almost clicked everything that I don't offer. Like it asks you, what don't you offer? And I just started clicking, and I didn't say don't.
Well, Jen, you're busy. Your busy percentages are all almost over 100.
Is this my number?
100%, 98, 86.
This had to be because I was not on the schedule. 210%.
Yikes. Look at that getting killed.
Yeah, man. Every other guest is good. Here, here, here.
That was easy for you.
And here. Oh, and that one, 32. What's my bar?
Yeah, I did it
Mine.
as me,
Here
and
goes.
then you know they add
Good, perfect.
That's good.
When you work with somebody, did you work with anybody else in April?
recently.
Not in April, all before. Okay, you put your own in there.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. So, when you do your own, what's
What's
it, blow
HB?
dry at the end? If you did the blow dry, that's if you're working with somebody else.
Oh.
So, because you're doing
I
whatever
don't know
you're
what
doing,
that
that will
means,
show
but
up.
that's,
Just what,
that's
Oh, because
crazy.
I put it in.
Right, so you don't have, I saw that, because that's the way it's.
I have no idea. I have
You did
no
the right
idea
thing,
what
but
any of
just
this
I just have
means.
it goofy in. So
It's
for the
giving me a
future,
headache. I'm
I
not
know,
gonna
when
lie.
I know you're the stylist and you mark yourself as the
93
stylist,
guests,
you don't
wow.
have to put that service.
Oh, real? Because I wasn't sure if I should put
No,
myself as a stylist. or not.
Right, it was confusing, it's not real clear, so.
You're asking me,
For the future.
I don't, okay, so I just put it as
Yes,
a stylist.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't put
And you don't have to
reviews,
put
but I
blowout.
completed it.
Did you do
Oh,
blowout?
sorry.
If you did, because you're doing the shampoo, right, you know, the system, and you're doing the blood services and all that, so that stuff you will fill.
I do my what?
So,
That?
So you got it in?
I don't
Did you
have-
get reviews off there?
I did everything
It's
but
what?
that.
It's a bin.
I did your
You just
headshot.
The headshots, no, okay, but were you able
And
to
I
see
did-
the reviews?
I didn't go on yet because my
You
phone
couldn't-
was
you
like
couldn't get that
not
far.
cooperating.
Let me just see if I can get
so
that.
I turned my
so,
Wi-Fi off and then I
All right, it's all right.
rebooted my phone
All right,
and
that's
it's
all right.
still not exactly working. But I wanted to
Best
look
haircut
at them.
ever, Courtney, always a pleasure. Jen is authentic, she thinks outside the box and her suggestions have been great.
People say nice things about me.
Fabulous haircut, amazing shampoo. I've been coming to you guys for years. I like Jen/BB a lot.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew. You be. Who is that?
Are they quiet?
Who's that girl?
That was my last name.
I see. Every
My
time I
first,
mention it,
my
I-
ex-husband's last
It
name,
is hard.
and so because Jen is so popular, I went by BB for like a decade.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I
And then
can
she
imagine
changed her name
you
on
being called
everybody.
BB.
It's when people say it, it's almost like an alter ego.
It's hilarious.
But when I was getting married to my husband, I wanted to lose the name.
Your new chapter, new you.
Yeah, just
New
Jen.
name, who this?
I finally accepted that I'm now a Carter, like we're the Carters. It's weird.
But you sound so good.
Sounds like a YouTube channel. We're the Carters.
It sounds better.
Yeah.
Hey, we could start a reality show in here if you wanted.
Could be quite a show too, wouldn't it?
It'd be funny. It'd be a crazy show. I think a lot of hairstylists would enjoy it.
What is
I don't know if everyday personally.
What is what?
But they would be like
I think the
terrified.
everyday person.
Prior year.
They would be like, I had no idea that's what
Oh,
goes on. You know,
let's see, and so what's this?
That is the percentage difference from the prior year. And that really doesn't apply day by day. It's kind of weird day by day because the days might not line up. It's really when you look at a month and you see the total. So like this is total 19 more days.
You're like interview? Yeah, I love interviews. You're like,
I love her
And
so
that's just
much.
52% more.
Yeah.
and then the other one's like,
Although for April, when people are usually leaving, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I didn't put prior year in there, but most everybody did go
You
up.
know what I mean? That's pretty good.
No, it is. It is very good. It is.
My luck's forget it. It's out of this world. What's VHS?
And then it would just pan to
book
Katie
hours.
making that face.
What?
That was
The
prior
face she
year.
just made at me.
That is gusto hours.
The brow furrow.
Oh, so this is how many hours I worked. This is how many hours
Nose
I
wrinkle.
worked.
Correct.
That's what she does.
Yes, correct. That's exactly that.
That's a better face.
So I
What are
can't
you
get
looking at?
services
What's
for
making you
guests on
smile.
this.
You can, but it's all the way out here. I'll move it in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to.
No, it would be nice to see on the main page. Yeah, yeah.
I'll put this back here.
So who's remaining? We got everybody? Andy? Where's Andy?
probably in the bathroom.
Is he okay?
It's probably his allergies.
Okay. Allergic to me? Okay.
He's allergic to everything.
Okay.
I've completed mine. I feel good about it. I wrote nice things about myself.
Okay, you did right now. You were working on yours.
I'm finished.
Okay.
But they love me.
I just sent you the review.
Dashboards. Everybody have April. Their April information in.
Katie said she was gonna do it.
I do it on the computer, I feel like I can see it better.
Okay, do you want to go do that? I'll let you do that right now.
Sure.
So I want to get everybody's in so I can close April.
Is that for bonuses? Is that what you're doing?
On this. So this difference number right here, that's compared to last year?
Yes.
Okay, so she's just,
So that's the number of guests. So you can't really compare day by day because she might have worked different days. So
oh, I
it'd
see,
be
because
weird
total is she's still up.
of the number of guests. She did more guests this year. Than last
Okay,
year.
even though it looks like she was not doing as
Oh,
many.
yeah, the daily ones you don't really count. This is
Okay.
more for the whole month. If we were looking at 4 months in a row,
Yeah.
you'd be able to see the whole month at a
Oh,
time.
okay.
By day, it looks weird.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Saturday was crazy. All three of us were foiling one person.
That's awesome.
It
What a
was
show.
It was crazy,
That would
yeah.
be
And the
great.
girl wanted blonde, black tips, and but she had she started to have a reaction to the scalp bleach. So immediately, by the time Jade got to the top, tears were coming down her face, and we just stepped in. We were like, "What is happening? Communicate. What's going on?" And she was trying so hard to be a strong little, because she's like 19. So she's like, "I'm fine. I'm fine." And we're like, "You're not fine. Something's wrong. Tell us what's going on." And she's like, "It's burning." And we're like, "No, we're gonna fix it." So we put her right in the bowl, we cleaned her off, and then we went back in, and the three of us foiled her instead. And it still turned out beautiful.
Great
but-
teamwork. Great
Yeah.
teamwork. That was awesome. That's the team.
Yeah, it was funny. And then
Katie's just like, what's going on? What's going on? And Jade's like, I need you to foil. Katie's like, okay. It was fun. And not fun for the girl, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
fun for us.
Well, the result was fun. The end result.
Yes, the end result was great.
Yeah.
She just, everybody came together. It was good.
Nails done late or
Whatever,
I might get it done myself.
telling you what they told us in the class. Yeah.
Actually, I might get it done the 15th, so they're gonna look fresh for that one, and then a couple weeks later.
Okay, if everybody's all finished, just my last piece, I'm just going to ask you to tell me your takeaways from today.
My takeaway was that everyone had a pretty bad experience at a different salon that wasn't ours.
Yeah.
And that's just like wild to me. Like, I thought most salons did, because I don't really, like growing up and everything, I didn't really go to salons. My mom would like just trim my hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like, we'd go to like some Walmart or you know. So it wasn't until I was older until I started taking my mom to salons and I took her to Tipsy, and it was the worst experience ever too. So ever since, like, we just never went
there.
She didn't send me. I found out later.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, where did you end up going? And she's like, oh, I went to this place. I'm like, oh, I went to this place.
Why did you pick that place?
Cause it was like not, Google. Like I just searched up Salon.
Yeah.
See, that's exactly my point.
But then
My
I
teacher
realized,
It's
I
Google.
was
With
like,
Google.
I was like, I should have checked Instagram. Instagram, like, is so easy to find a salon. Like, I search up salon, and ours comes up, Tipsy, salon, the Felisa, the one that Savannah went to.
That color and
Color, Salon Mulberry, Zazu's, like, so many salons that didn't show up on Google show up on Instagram. So I think Instagram is a really, like, helpful way to.
Better than Google, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's just a whole generation of people that
There's
aren't.
a whole portfolio of all these different stylists that did all this different
Has
hair
their
and
work
stuff.
too.
Exactly. Instead of just Google, like,
Yeah,
address and
yeah,
stuff.
and a lot of people, well, older clients will Google over Instagram.
Yeah, but like to try to bring in younger.
Yeah, that's a great mark. That's where it's at. Yeah, this will help with that too. That's what this profiling that we're doing here is going to help with that too, because their
When I was
algorithm's going to
looking
be
on Google, I was like, I tried to look for someone, I guess, near my age range.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find anyone. Like, most of the people
from Google weren't there.
they
Yeah.
didn't have their whole staff on there.
Right.
And like
Yeah.
that, so.
Yeah, ours isn't either, right?
Yeah, ours
Yeah.
says Javier, so
That's
we're
why we gotta
here.
fix
He's
that.
been here for 2 years, so, yeah.
Okay.
And it says Carissa, and Carissa's here 1 day a week, if that.
Right. That's very strange how it shows what it
Yeah,
shows.
it picks like the most
Yeah.
random people.
I'm not even on there. I've tried to look.
If you go to book now, it'll take you to Boulevard. But if you're just looking like that's its own AI version of whatever. So that's why we really need this. So we tell it, here's who we have, here's who we are. It's perfect that we got this done today.
Oh my goodness.
Takeaway?
Like same thing. Kind of whole salon experience.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do almost like the same, you know, because
I think
grew up
we're
with it. Either,
we're spoiled here.
Yeah,
That
like,
it's
in my
like-
head, I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is, but no, they're really.
Yeah, good to see that and hear that. I think it's like if you took a fish out of water, it would not be able to breathe, right? A fish out of water, and you're in the water all the time of this is how it is, and then you take you out of here and go somewhere else and you go, whoa, this is just a different way. Not bad or wrong, but that's why you can say we can't compare us to any other salon because there's just the systems and the people and the heart and who the people are that we surround ourselves with are different. You're not the same.
Yeah.
So that's great that you did that, you experienced that, and that we see that and get ideas from what's working, what's not. You know, even little things like talking about why you work here, why did you choose here. You know, sharing that with somebody, sharing as much of the history as you know. Well, I worked here, I worked with Lisa, I love hair. And, you know, those little things connect you with people. Or brand, you know, it's been around a long time, and who you love and who you admire. And I love working with, you know, Chris. I love working with Jade. We're good partners together. And here's why. And you know, all those little conversation pieces are not. It's just when you get a blowout in the book, or it's just a blowout.
And it does help because they it's like something clicks and they're like, wow, she really loves doing this. When especially when we're talking about the salon and the people that we work with.
Yeah. It's that thing you talked about with that 6 happy faces.
Exactly.
You know, they got 6 times the greeting. Yeah. Good.
It made me realize that I'm not the best by all means. I don't think I am, but experiencing what I experienced, like I am hard on myself and I feel like we are different in how we treat clients. Shouldn't be so hard on myself because knowing like that's how other salons treat their clients. Looks aren't everything, I guess, like the aesthetic wise.
Yeah.
Like, it could be aesthetically nice, like don't judge a book by its cover. But I feel like if we had aesthetics, we'd be 10 out of 10.
Yep.
That's mine.
That's our message.
I
Yep.
feel like if we aesthetically push it up, then we're good.
Yeah.
Just like modernize it a little bit.
Yeah, just like a little bit, but I feel like, you know,
Good.
other than that, I think we offer like the service of what people want. Like you could go and get like a great blowout, but if there's, some people want like pampering, some people want to be like talked to and
Yeah.
yeah, go back to you just for that versus
Yeah.
just like the surface.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my takeaway.
Yeah, nothing stood out to anyone as like, wow, I really need to go back. Like when you go to get gas in your car, a gas station's a gas station. Unless there's something different about one of them that you go there. Like, you know, what's the difference? A blowout's a blowout. Like it just, there was nothing that stood out to anybody like, wow, that really rocked my world. I got treated in a way I've never been
And
treated
I do
before.
like majority of my book is blow dries, and I just felt like I treat my blow dries different versus how I got treated was
Yeah,
different.
you could see the gap.
Because those are
Yeah.
my clients, like that's what I, you know, I'm
Yeah.
your client.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm not bigger than a blow dry, I'm not bigger than a.
right, right. It's not just another,
And
it's
that's
just a
how I
blowout.
was treated. It's just
Yeah.
like,
See, that's such an entryway too. You know, such an opportunity. You have somebody for a blowout. Well, that's maybe then testing you out.
mhm.
Okay, takeaway.
So even though I didn't get the blowout, I still got my hair extensions
Oh,
installed.
takeaway
so-
from yeah, you've been somewhere
Yeah,
else with that.
so I
Okay.
tried to like go through that experience and try to like evaluate. She was in a studio space, which was obviously a completely different world than what we're in. But what caught my attention was it took 6.5 hours to put the hair on my head, and I paid for those 6.5 hours. I paid over $1,000, and there was no shampoo, and my hair extensions weren't washed. So as a person getting hair extensions, I learned a lot through that experience as to what I want to provide for my clients next time
Mhm.
and in the future, and things I don't want to do.
Yeah.
One thing is I don't want to take 6.5 hours to put a whole head of hair extensions. And then I had to go back to get more put on because the blending wasn't quite right. So I had to go back for another 3-hour appointment, which she compensated me for, or 90% of it, which is wonderful. But again, I just don't want to be that person that's like, yeah, now you have to come back because you have a hole in the back because your hair's falling, like hanging out, and you can noticeably see the blend.
Yeah.
It needs to be blended. So I learned a lot through that, and I paid a lot, which
Yeah.
I was shocked at the prices. And she did not discuss that with me beforehand. So I knew I was going to pay a couple $100, but I showed up with my own hair. I did not expect $1,000 or $1,000, and I was like, but it was 6.5 hours.
6 hours.
So now I'm trying to think, how can I do these services and not take 6.5 hours and still make it profitable in our world? So that's kind of where my head's going with it all. But I have had very poor experiences in salons in this town in the past, especially before I moved away, which is why I went to hair school. I was tired of people ruining my hair, and I was tired of paying $1 million, and that's why I came to your salon. Because I knew you guys had a great reputation, and that wasn't going to happen. And I see it, and I've seen it, and it's comforting to hear that the culture hasn't changed in the last 10 years since I've been out in the salons getting my hair done.
Yeah.
I had my friend do my hair for many, many years, and even in her salon, I got treated like these girls. Like, you're just a number, you're just a thing, just in and out. I didn't get any special nothing. And I got so tired of being treated like that. And it's hard to find a place where you're paying and you're getting that special treatment where you feel like just rejuvenated and refreshed. And that's why I say to our clients, like, do you feel like you got a new head of hair? Because like that's what you should feel like. You feel like transformed. And I don't think you get that.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, it's hard to find in any business, not even
Yeah.
just there. You know, a lot of businesses too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Great distinctions. Thank you for being willing. Thanks for being a part of that, all of you, for being a part of something different, special, because it's not the same. It's not. There's not apples to apples. It's a whole different experience. That's why when somebody said to me, well, how do you compare with your competitors? Well, if you really wanted to know, we're way low. But aside from that, I don't look to them to see what we should do because we're not them. We never wanted to be them. We were our own way. Why we pay the way we pay, why the culture's the way we go, why we work as a team, why we value retention more than sales. Keeping somebody, why we allow you to do whatever it takes to make somebody happy. You're empowered to do whatever it takes to make somebody happy. Why we have the systems that we have for, we're doing a call at 12 with the concierge team about new guest care, how to take care of the new guest, giving the client tour, wow them, blow them away from up there. Know who they are before they come in. Or a second visit guest, know who they are. It's your second time back. We haven't won you over yet. It's got to be a special way we treat them. Make a note about them. There's a coffee. Or a guest who hasn't been back in 4 months. Welcome back. Maybe they went and tried somewhere else and realized it wasn't good. Welcome back to noticing those little things to make a difference. You know, that's the call that we're doing there. We're never going to stop digging under and getting uncomfortable and doing whatever it takes. You know, the next round's going to be how are we going to fund this renovation? What are we going to do? Because we know we need to do that. We're tired. The salons are tired. It's time. So, always looking for what's next. So thanks. Thanks for putting that up.
Oh, should we put the next one on before we?
Yeah.
Walk away?
Can you help him finish his up? Tell him who he is. Make sure he puts in there what you know he's good at.
June 1 or June 8? June 1 is the hair show? Oh, so not June 1, June 8.
Okay. Okay.
Is it premiere?
Yeah, the 30th to the spot. In terms of shampooing and
Experience, and
Yeah.
hospitality, and love, and
meeting with
kindness,
clients
and service, and yeah,
yeah.
yeah, amen.
Oh,
No, you do not have to hand those out. We did your report. You don't have to. You do have to send in your. If you want a reimbursement, which I will pay for. You haven't sent it in yet. Can somebody help her with that? So she can send in. You haven't sent it in, right?
You send a memo request to ROP Salon. It'll pop up. If you start typing ROP Salon, it'll pop up.
Takeaway. Takeaway.
Takeaway. That working out a pretty great salon compared to all the other ones that we're comparing out. So I think this is a really good spot. I'm gonna like grow and learn more things.
All right, good. Thank you. All right, all. Thank you. June
8th.
June 8th. Is the next
One
one.
thing I noticed is that all these other salons have nails in them.
Yeah.
Is that to like
Nail?
compensate for the
Nail.
revenue situation because the hairstylists just aren't doing it, or I wonder what's
I
up
don't
with all the
know.
nails.
Tipsy, I think, was originally a nail salon, and then they added hair
Yeah.
after.
And that's something my mom, she used to fuss about when she first started, when I first started here. She used to go to Salon because it's near my house. But the man ruined her coat one day, so I was like, don't go back there. But it was like, she liked that she could get her nails done and her hair done in one spot because she's in a walking wheelchair situation. So it was like a one-stop shop for
Yeah,
her.
it's convenient.
And to this day, she will say, you guys should have nails because of clients like her, which she's not wrong, right? Like a lot of our clients are between 60 and 80 years old, and they do like mani-pedis, and they don't need extravagant nails like, you know, our friends here, they're claws. But, so we don't need like someone who could do all the pizzazz, but I think like someone like Melinda at Village is helping us a little bit.
It's a complimentary service.
Yeah, it's
She
not
says
saying that we
convenient.
need it, but something to think about,
Yeah.
because, yeah,
Well,
that is,
you definitely will. That's definitely not ruled out.
yeah.
Adding more
Also, I
services.
know that we
you know.
would love massage chairs in here, because we would all do it.
I would never leave. They had a massage chair in here, I would
Oh,
never do
you're
my
talking
job.
about like
Petting
petting
your
the chair massage.
Yeah, I would never do my job.
Oh, like the pedicure chair.
Yeah. I would never do my job.
Okay, I don't think he's getting them massage.
I don't think we have enough space in this salon for anything else.
No, it would take a complete redo.
We had a pedicure chair there.
Yeah, but I mean, this is just so convenient for us now to have it over here. Like, even if we wanted to add something more, I don't think we have the space for it.
No, if we
We
added
barely have the
anything,
space.
Her mom knows like this all the time.
yeah, if we added anything, I think we should make our shampoo situation more private.
How would we do that?
It would require reworking of the entire salon. That's where the problem is.
Where did you get these shoes? You really want to know?
Shein.
They are adorable.
Gave them to me years
She was, remember when she was giving rid of all her like stuff? She came in with
I've been
baggy clothes.
staring at them.
Really?
And I'm like, I want those.
These are crystals.
They're so cute.
She gave them to me.
Alright, well,
I asked her where she got them. I'll wear them tomorrow.
ask her.
I'm gonna ask her.
I want them.
Yeah.
They're very cute. I like the sparkle and that. They're just dressy.
Yeah.
But they're not, you know what I
They
mean?
just
Like,
said made in Italy. I don't even know.
You can say that.
they're cute. Thanks. They're comfortable too.
I like them.
That's all you're doing.
You're making me want to step up my shoe game.
For a couple of
Okay, thank you all. We're free to go. You're welcome to stay, but I gotta get on this.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You and I